Good morning. How are we? No guessing who's in the house today, is there? Now, you'll be pleased to know the cold has gone, but I've got a tickly cough. Apparently, it's a bit of a phlegmy, gaggy cough, my guest has just said to me. But I think she heard Hannah. Yes, exactly. Anyway, how are you? How are you? How are you? It's, what day is it? Sunday? Sunday morning. We have got such a lovely show lined up for you today. Would you like to have a look at today's menu? Here is the menu for today. Coming up today, Mandy Shaw's Christmas. Now, I need to explain, right? They've called it Mandy Shaw Christmas, but it's actually gifts that Mandy suggests you give to people for Christmas. We're not making anything Christmassy, are we? Anyway, 9 o'clock, Liberty Gifts and More. 10 o'clock, the Mandy Shaw collection. And then it's 11 o'clock. So I've got, at 11 o'clock, the Bohemia collection. Premiere fabrics, and they're gorgeous. The designer, I've been looking at her blog. The designer's a little bit crazy, I think, but apart from that, we like that, don't we? Now, I'll just show you what this is, first of all. This, a big box. At 9 o'clock, we have our 12 days of Christmas. Must be day 3 now. Must be 12 days. We're only doing 12 days. We're only doing, oh, it's a bit open, that one. Ooh, I'm not giving you a sneak preview. So at 9 o'clock, and at 9 o'clock every day, we do a very, very special auction. And today's no exception. So I'm just giving that back to Chris, because I need to tell you about getting in touch. If you want to get in touch, you can go to the website, www.sewingquarter.com. Click on Watch Today's Show. There you go. And then the whole page will open. You need to log in to send a message. What you do is just scroll down the page slightly there. See the box on the right-hand side, message to the studio. Write a message in there. Keep it short because it is it's hello. It is like Twitter used to be. It only gives you about 140 letters, so please be careful. You can carry on writing at your end, but it doesn't come through our end. It'll go straight through to producer Hannah upstairs, and she'll send it through to the tablet, which wasn't plugged in last night. So we've got the wire in it and everything now because it's run out of steam. Now, products from today's show. You see down there. They'll disappear in a minute. They're everything that Natasha and Alistair had yesterday. They will all disappear in a moment, and everything that I've got to offer you will start appearing, whether it's a Mandy Shaw kit or whether it's fabrics or whatever it is, it'll appear there. So if you're watching the show later on, if it hasn't sold out, it will be there to click on and put in your basket. Also, talk about putting in your basket. You see there where it says House of Alistair hot water bottle case pattern. In a minute, that will disappear, and Mandy's first item, whatever we're selling live at that time, will appear in that box. You can click on it, put it in your basket. Now, I need to tell you very importantly that you can check out your basket as many times as you like during the day. You will only pay one P&P of £2.95, because I need to warn you, when we do a Mandy Shaw show, everything sells out. Last time we were on, Mandy was on, at the end of the 4 hours, all we had were 3 gingerbread garlands left. That's all we had left. And then by the end of the day, they'd gone. You see, so that's why it's important, if you see something you like and you know you want it, check out straight away. Not all of this, I'll tell you about that in a minute, because I've got to tell you about, if you've got an email or if you've made anything of Mandy's in the past, we'd love to see it. And the only way you can send in pictures or longer messages is via the email. And the email is studio@sewingquarter.com. Studio@sewingquarter.com. Right, now, let's get on with the show. What you're seeing here is Mandy's brought in a display of all her goodies, right? In the first hour, these are all from one of the books that she's brought in. But in this first hour, I've got the sewing trug, I've got the sewing roll, and a lot of other treats for you to see. But should we just start? Let's just start, because all this gorgeousness is all Mandy Shaw. Everything's on the table, everything on the A-frame over there. But in the first hour, we're going to concentrate on the... Oh, look, isn't it beautiful? She knows how to decorate a desk, doesn't she? Right, oh, Queen of Christmas.
Yes, well, you.
I've got one as well. Give me a kiss.
You keep wanting kisses and things.
Oh, sorry.
Very needy, darling, today.
We had to kiss earlier because it was for a photo shoot.
The lips didn't touch.
Anyway, behave, will you? Behave. It's very warm in here.
Oh, crikey, it's a bit squiffy angle. Oh, dear.
Oh, your microphone's not switched on, apparently.
Oh, is it not?
Where is it? Where's the pouch?
It, darling. It's not in my pants.
Oh, okay. Is it switched on? Shall I switch it on for you?
Yes, do switch it on, bless you. I wouldn't know how to switch these.
On the on-off button, that's what normally works, doesn't it?
Okay.
Right. Sorted. It's not your fault.
Can you hear me now? Well, yeah, I should have been more professional. Should be more professional and switch my own microphone on. I'm grown up now. Can do my own.
The elastic's a bit long on mine.
It's fine. It's good.
Right, what are we starting with? What are we doing? What have we got? Because we've got a book, we've even got Mandy Shaw Christmas cards today and everything.
Beautiful Christmas cards, yes. They're very beautiful Christmas cards.
Oh, hang on, let's do this before. You're going to show the sewing roll first,
Yes.
but the trug is coming up. Now, last time we did this, it sold out within seconds.
Yeah.
It comes with the trug.
Yeah.
It comes with everything you see there.
Handmade.
Handmade. I'll tell you more about it afterwards. Look inside, look inside, look inside. $59.99. That is coming up in a little while, but we're starting with this gorgeous. Do you want to take us round it?
I will take you round it. Well, I've bought this. This has always been such a popular thing. It's called the French sewing roll.
Oh, yes.
And lots of ladies who've have been following me for a long time have already made this. And I just need to know that the new ladies out there need to make one of these.
Yes.
So the idea is that you either give it as a kit, as a present to your sewing friend, or you
Make it
up. And it's not that difficult to make. It's really lovely to make.
I think I'd just give it as a
And
kit.
when you open it out, look, darling, it's lovingly. It's got a little zipper side here, which you could put your threads.
Oh.
It could be used for makeup as well. This is for your pencils to go in here.
Yeah.
And then we've got little pockets here.
Oh, wow. What would you put in those?
I've got one here, needles and threads.
Okay.
And little love letters and things.
Oh, yes.
And in here I might put my scissors, my lovely long scissors.
Oh,
you could put
yes.
Scissors in there. And then it rolls up beautifully.
So everything to make that
Yes,
is in the kit,
absolutely
is it?
everything.
I'll just get it out for you.
Everything. There's nothing.
Oh, there
else.
it is. There's a picture of it there.
There's nothing else you need.
Oh, look, all the ribbons, all the different
all
lovely
the
ribbons.
And it's all lovely qualities. This is Moda. We've got East of India ribbons. We've got French ribbons. We've got lovely washed linens. All very lovely.
And the buttons in there as well. Oh,
Very
yes,
nice
there's the buttons in there. Oh, yes, there's the button.
The buttons in there.
So this title come to you. This title arrive you has with the instructions as well.
So you could buy it for yourself and get your husband to give it to you, or your partner to give it to you, or give it to a friend, or just chill out for a second after all this Christmas rush and make it.
Make it yourself, exactly.
Great for
how
teenagers.
lovely.
And once you've got the pattern, of course, in the kit, once you've got the pattern, you can make it time and time again in denim.
Oh, okay then. So you make it one. Oh,
Yeah.
well, I'd photocopy. Do you know what I'd do? I'd buy it as a gift for someone, photocopy the instructions.
You're not allowed to do that.
Oh, you know.
No, copyright.
Even you could save it for yourself.
Oh, I don't know.
You know what I mean?
yes,
right?
okay, yes,
Because
you
you're
can.
saying,
Yes, you can,
so
yeah.
if this is my Christmas present
Yes,
from you,
yeah.
right? So I make it, right?
Yeah.
And I think, oh, I need another one now.
Yeah.
I use the pattern.
Yes, yeah, all right, okay, yeah, you can do that, yeah. It's okay.
Just checking. What you can't do is you can't sell them at craft fairs. That's what you can do.
you could do it at little Christmas craft fairs or the church craft fair or the
But
school.
not commercially.
But not commercially.
Yeah, no.
And you can't photocopy the pattern and then give it to all your friends in your sewing group.
No. All right then.
Bad as bad. But look, here's one I made earlier.
Yeah. Oh, you made it in
PVC.
different fabric.
Yeah. So you could. It's exactly the same thing. So you see, you can just with one little seed, a mighty oak might grow.
Exactly. I've got a message to Julie here saying, good morning, shiny, happy people.
Oh.
Does the boss know you two are on the loose? How do you know the boss's full name?
Who's
That's
the boss?
interesting.
Oh, no.
Look, she's put this full name.
Well, if he's not going to be here to look after us and keep us in control, we will just get on with our own life.
Exactly,
Yeah,
we will.
Exactly.
Oh, lots and lots of people saying hello.
Oh, hi. Hello, good morning. Do you like my new T-shirt? It is actually...
Did you make it yourself?
Oh, yeah, I did. No, I didn't.
Oh, I thought you just bought one of these Breton tops and applique it.
No, I didn't do that. I bought it especially for you, especially with match. Look, so,
look, we've got antlers on.
Yeah. And I've got the nose.
I've got this one, but...
Yeah.
Oh, hang on,
I've got a bit of fluff.
Just one.
Oh, I love it that you care.
I do.
Right, okay,
There's
come
no
on.
more messages come through.
Oh, no. That's fine. Let's talk. Let's get on with this then. Let's get on with this. Lovely, lovely little pattern. Right, here we do. You're going to cut out your foam interfacing. We're loving this stuff. Look.
Does the foam interfacing come in the kit?
This kit it does.
Yes.
This
yeah.
kit it does.
Okay.
And this one actually is iron on one side only.
Right.
Okay. So sometimes I have in the kits the iron on both sides, but this one's just on the one side.
Yeah.
And what you're going to do is you're going to cut your base, which is 10 by 20, and you're going to cut one of your linings like that beautifully. And on this lining, you're going to add your pockets. Okay. So put that to one side for a second.
Right. Sue's just messaging saying she's drinking a cup of tea.
Yes.
She's doing red work. She's got her Christmas pyjamas on.
Oh, she's got
watching us on the telly.
It's nice to be back on a Sunday, actually. I do enjoy the Sunday.
I forget, you see, because I work such funny days, it feels like Monday morning to me.
No, Sunday.
I know it's Sunday. Lots of people just tuning in. What are we making? We're making this gorgeous
French sewing roll.
French.
Yeah.
Why is it French?
Because it's French tapes, it's got that vintage.
Je ne sais quoi.
Yeah. And actually, a long time ago when I first started doing this, I went to France, a fantastic shop in France called the Droguerie. And they have
The what?
The Droguerie. So you like my lips do that? The droogary.
Droogary.
And it had wonderful French tapes and things, so I sort of thought it had a French feel.
Is that like Vivi Rouleau in London?
Yes, it is, but much more gorgeous.
Okay, gorgeous. Right, okay, let's get on with some sewing.
So what you're going to do is, it does involve the word zip, which will always freak everybody out. So what you're going to do is do as I say in the instructions, cut your little pieces 10 by 4, fold them in half, wrong sides together.
Yeah.
And that's going to go on that side. And you fold another one in half, wrong sides together. And that will go on that side. And in this gap, we're going to put the zip.
Oh.
Now, because I folded it, you've got a nice little folded edge. And because I've got my little zip here, the fold goes against the zip with no problem whatsoever.
Oh, yeah, this looks very easy.
So I'm going to stitch that on to show you.
Okay, so you've got your zipper foot on.
So I have got my zipper foot on, and I've moved my needle over to the right-hand side. Now I've got to tell you, this is not like dressmaking, you know, when you have to insert a zip. This is dead easy. This is really, really easy. Now, I'm using cream thread just so that I can show you what we're doing.
Okay.
But also, if I was making this at home, I would use red thread, just in case it shows through.
Okay, is the zip, do you have to cut the zip, or is the zip made
No,
to
this
size?
is an ordinary dressmaker's type zip.
The right size to go into the thing,
yes, not continuous. I mean, you can use continuous, but I happen to have lots of 12-inch zips. So it is longer than you need. That's not a problem. You just cut.
Foot down. Oh, sorry.
It's longer than you need, but I have no problem in my life whatsoever with cutting zip ends off.
Right.
Because I know you dressmakers don't like that scratchiness, do you?
No.
But we're
Well,
not
you wouldn't
dressmakers.
if you're wearing it.
No, I know, but we're not dressmakers.
Have you dyed your hair before you come this
I
way?
dyed my eyebrows as well. Did you notice?
No, I didn't, but they're a different colour to your hair.
Oh, you bitch. You bitch.
Great
Oh.
stuff. Great stuff.
I always dye my hair just for you.
Oh, do you? Well, it's funny because it's only coming in these lights, I've noticed.
It's the
Because
same
obviously we've been
colour.
together for
It's the
2
same
hours
colour.
this morning.
It's the same colour.
No, same colour.
Yeah. Don't pick holes in me.
I'm not being complimentary.
That wasn't complimentary. Didn't
Oh,
feel like
that's only
it.
because I told you to put the foot down on the machine. You gave
Well,
me that look.
We've started off on the wrong foot, so let's just stop talking about hair and get on with my French sewing roll. So I'm going to do the other side now. And look,
There'll be letters.
or will they?
Leave her alone.
No, they love it.
Leave her
I was
alone,
gonna say,
picking
they
on
do.
her.
Do you know, I've just been to Harrogate and they love you and me.
Oh, that's
They're
nice.
lovely ladies.
The whole of Harrogate. And now I think at one of these fairs, I should come and be your glamorous assistant
Oh, why
on
don't you?
your stall.
Well, I did think that at the Festival of Quilts we should have a little. Why don't we do a little something together? I don't know what.
I haven't been invited to the Festival of Quilts yet.
That's a long way off. It's a long way
Exactly,
off.
long way off.
Let's plan. I thought of something, a sort of a game shows type thing. What about Strictly? Why don't they?
Oh, I thought you were going to say strip tease then.
Are we
you dance?
famous enough to go to Strictly? Oh, I'd love it. I can't dance, but I'm a great
Strictly
learner.
will be over soon anyway.
Yeah, but I'm not thinking of this year, John.
You're not what?
I'm not thinking of this year, am I?
Oh, okay. Mandy.
What?
Morning, Mandy and John. Great to see you back. I have the Christmas tree skirt on the machine whilst watching you
Oh,
now.
good
Love,
girl.
Janet in Cornwall.
Good. So
Oh,
did you?
the messages are flooding in.
Well, that's still Janet.
Oh, hang on, that's still Janet.
Yeah.
Well, get yours to yours
Yeah.
in a minute, Anne. Oh, there you go, Anne. What better way to start a Sunday with Mandy and John? Cup of tea and a mince pie, my favourite screen couple.
wonderful.
We should get married, shouldn't
We should do it. You're my screen husband. My husband calls you my screen husband.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's my screen husband
Yeah.
as well.
He's gorgeous, isn't he?
He is
Yeah,
lovely.
he's lovely. So watch this space. So I've put the zip in. I've just wiggled off here a little bit.
Yeah.
But that's just live TV.
Yeah.
So that was dead easy to do, honestly.
Oh, you've done it?
I've done it.
Oh, okay.
But what we do now, I'm going to decorate that edge.
Do you not finish that end there then?
No, you'll see, because that's where the binding goes.
Okay,
Yes,
sorry.
of course. And so we're going to actually finish that by putting some wonderful
Oh,
tape.
so it doesn't matter if your sewing goes a bit skew with
It
them?
doesn't matter at all. It doesn't matter at all.
We love the fact that we've got all those gorgeous ribbons.
Yeah, so you can pick and choose which one you use. You will have lots of different ones in your pack.
And you can choose what you don't have to follow the way yours go. You
No,
can put the way
I'm just grabbing anything here at the show. But do make sure you match your ribbon thread. I'd hate you to sew the ribbon on with the wrong colour thread.
Of course. I need to tell you that half stock of these have gone already.
All right, you're going to love making these. These are lovely to make. They're great to give to your kids and grandchildren. You know I'm a great girl for making people, young people sew, aren't I? Just.
Well, you're very like Mother Earth, really, aren't you?
Am I?
Like,
yes,
very
I want to.
maternal.
Yeah, that's nice. That's lovely. I've got my children with me. I've got my Abby and Harry with me in a hotel room, and the two grandchildren snuggled up in a bed.
Do you all sleep in the same room?
Yeah. All in
Do
the
you
same
have a
bed.
family room?
Oh yeah, we do. And I slept with my lovely, my eldest daughter last night, all snuggled up and held her hand.
Oh, is hubby not here then this time?
Oh no, the girls are with me.
Oh, so you're having a girls' day out
Yes.
at the German market.
German market.
Doing that today?
We did it a bit last night, and we're going to go again. They're going this afternoon.
Oh.
So it's very magical there, very magical.
We went on Friday, Hannah and I, and little
did you?
Paul.
Yes.
Little Paul just embarrassed everybody by getting so drunk.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Really
drunk.
And Barbara, his mum watches all the time. Barbara, he was really drunk, and on the bus apparently it was a real embarrassment.
Yes, he didn't have his ticket, did he? I heard that story.
Yeah. And he didn't have any money for the bus to get home or anything.
Well, and she had to help him out, didn't she? It's really bad when you do that. It's very bad. You should
can
always stop when you're feeling tipsy. Just stop.
Yeah, or have a glass of water in between each
absolutely.
one. Exactly, but he's only little, you see. So.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Can I just tell you, it's a third of the trug have sold. We haven't even gone onto the trug yet, but a third of the trug have gone.
So what's this?
So go on.
So that's your pocket. So that's
so you just put ribbon on one side?
No, I would put it on both sides.
Right.
I would put it on both. Oh, I'm going to cut that off. But what I was going to show you else.
Oh, because on this one, you did that other. Oh, hang on. Other end, darling. Oh no, you did different fabric.
Yeah, just different tapes. You will have different tapes in your kit. We'll have lots of nice capes, all the same making
I just think it's so lovely.
What you do is, rather than have all these seams and nasty seams, for the end, which is the raw bit, you're going to
cover it with the ribbon. What it is you think of everything, don't you? The finish.
I want to make it easy.
But you make it easy, but also a lot of people just leave that as a it's not clothes, it's just a bag, isn't it? Whereas you finish everything off so beautifully.
So let me show you where we are here then. Look at that.
Yeah.
So how nice is that there? So there's your zipper in there.
Yeah.
And then in this little section...
So that's the equivalent of that ribbon there?
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I just used different ones.
Yeah, of course.
And then they've got a 3-inch section here, then you're going to have another pocket. Oh. So this is another piece of fabric, 8.
Now, are these cut out to size, or do you have to cut the pockets out? No, you have to cut them.
You have to cut them. They're very simple cuts. Very simple cuts. That pocket will go there beautifully, and you'll divide that off.
The fabrics are all there. Look in there solid. I wondered if you, because you and the girls put these kits together, don't you? So I suppose for you to cut all the squares, that would take even longer.
That would be far too much.
So you cut all the ribbons to length. You cut everything out.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, I'll let you carry on.
No, that's fine. Just the girls are very, very important to my life.
And you're not like. Lots of people go, oh, yes, I'd love to be like Mandy Shaw, she's got an empire. You've got an empire, but there's only an empire of like 4 of you, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, there's just Andy, and she's the office manager.
Yes.
And Mel's the production manager.
The cake maker.
The cake maker.
Yes.
And then we've got lovely Iris Primrose, who's and Jenny, who are outworkers.
But that's it?
That's it.
And you?
And me, and me.
Well, your husband.
And my husband, he does some cutting occasionally. But and we had the most busiest month we've ever had, so we were a little bit behind with orders. But they're very patient now. They're very gorgeous.
But I just want to say, you don't. It's not like you arrive home to the factory and go, right, make all of these for me.
And we've had a big decision lately. We're not making it any bigger. We're going to keep it tight and neat.
Yes.
Because it's wonderful. And if you get it too big and have people.
Well, if it gets too big, then mistakes happen and people won't be happy. And also the fact when this arrives at somebody's house, they're going to know that one of you 4 have cut the ribbons for them, you know what I mean? I just think it's brilliant. Anyway, personal touch, but carry on.
Yeah, so that, and then this is the bit that I'm going to keep an eye on you with. This pocket at the end, people always think, oh, she's gone a little bit wrong there.
Oh, you got a bit wrong at the end then?
But this pocket at the end is a fold over. Do you see that?
Yeah.
It's a continuation from the fold over. So that's the inside, okay? That's the inside. So that's very easy and lovely. And now when you do the outside, look at this. When I originally made this, it was a crazy patched.
Oh, okay.
But that became too complicated, I thought.
So is this on a separate piece of fabric?
Yes, a different piece of fabric, which I've just...
Okay. Yeah, you just pretended it's there, yeah.
And all you're going to do is put your tapes down, stitch them down at jaunty angles.
I need to tell you something, right?
Darling?
We've had so many messages. I'm ever so sorry, we can't read them all out, but we do love them, and Mandy will be told about them all after the show and everything, but there's just so... Hannah's going, oh, so the one... And the web chat thing, as another one arrives, one falls off the end, so she gets a bit panicky.
Don't worry, I will...
But thank you. Because Claire/Carol has said, good morning, you guys are brilliant to watch every morning, keep the cheek up. Carol, but it's from Claire, so I'm not a bit confused.
Perhaps she's got 2 lives, perhaps she's pretending.
Maybe. Oh, yes. Anyway, thank you. And people are loving the banter.
Oh, good, good.
Well, banter? You're just telling me off this morning.
Well, you were criticising my hair colour and my eyebrow colour.
I wasn't criticising. That was not a criticism.
Well, you went, you've just dyed it. You didn't say, oh, what a lovely colour, Mandy. This one's
I was so busy revelling in your slimness.
My trim line. I used to be in a dance group called the Trim Lines.
I was in one called Loose Elastic.
Oh, no. Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Move
Anyway,
on. No, move. So that's
moving
it. It's very simple, very loving to make.
We love each other, really. Well, I do.
And I
anyway.
have nothing else to say about it.
All right, when everyone checks out, we're down to single figures on this
All
sewing
right,
roll.
okay, so that's gorgeous.
So you better get moved
it's a
on.
lovely thing to make, a great pattern.
Can I have a look at the instructions?
Yes, of course you can. So they are, this is all lovely, lovely words, lovely font. I love my fonts, and a full-size
Lovely
diagram.
words. Now, you've written all this, haven't you?
Yes, yeah.
That's why
and
they're
a nice
lovely.
diagram there as well. Okay,
Perfect.
So it's easy. It's not got any little hiccups in it, other than that little pocket bit that I was showing you that you need to fold over at the end. The secret is follow the instructions. Do as you're told.
Yes, do as you're told.
Yeah.
That's the kind of mood you're in today, isn't it?
Oh,
Do
I
as
like
you're
it.
told,
Assertive.
John.
Yeah. Come on.
Assertive.
Yeah, do as you're told. That's an easy one.
That's because we've sussed out her nickname.
Oh, my nickname?
Yeah.
What is it?
Bubbles, good. Bubbles, what's it, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
Yeah. You know, because you're glamorous and bubbly.
Oh, that's an in-joke. That's bad. Come on, move on.
Oh, you finished that
Yeah,
then?
I finished that. Come on, John. Shall I just demonstrate? Shall I just be the presenter? Good morning, ladies.
Read this then,
All
if
right.
you're going to be the presenter.
And this one comes from Lindsay. Good morning, John. We'll have to watch the show later as my son Jack is running the 5K today with a Santa suit on for charity. Well, good luck, Jack.
I don't need to be here.
Oh, come back. Don't sulk.
I'm not sulking, I was just letting you...
Nice to have you back, John.
You were very good, yes, take
yes,
notes.
yes.
They're saying take notes, John.
Oh, watch this space. Watch this space. Might have to move up to Birmingham. Oh, I was on the A38 last night. That was bad.
Coming up last night?
No, that road in Birmingham.
Driving.
Couldn't
Oh, wait,
find
M30.
No, it's A30. It's in Birmingham, that road that I can't...
Aston Expressway, is that it?
Yeah, I couldn't get to my hotel.
Right.
Anyway.
Okay, so how many of the sewing roll are left? 6 of the French sewing roll. We're down to how many of these? Right, there are only 11 of these left now. There are only 11 of these left.
So let me talk to you about this. This is precious.
Yes, have a look at everything you get. Have a look at everything you get. Well, actually, where's the trug? That's not everything you get. That's not everything you get, because you get the trug as well. Right, sorry, Mandy.
So, yeah, you're being a bit rough with them.
With who? With who?
The girl in the office, whatever her name is.
You mean Hannah?
Hannah, yeah. So this is a Sussex trug. These not made in Birmingham.
Right.
Not made in China.
Right.
They're made in Sussex by
Right.
our wonderful, let me just show you the read, by our wonderful trug maker, and it's Thomas Smith Trugs, trug maker since 1829.
Right.
The original makers of the Southdown trug.
What do they use? What are trugs?
For gardening.
Okay.
For gardening. But we have 2 or 3 original trug makers left in our area, and I've always had them for gardening. And then I thought they'd make a wonderful sewing.
Oh, no, brilliant.
Yeah, really
Brilliant.
gorgeous. So they are all handmade. They're all numbered, and they are printed as well with his name. So that's just wonderful.
You see, for $59.99, if you went into a designer store,
Yeah.
you'd imagine to
Yeah.
pay more than that just
Yeah,
for the trug.
and don't
wouldn't you?
forget there are reproduction Chinese ones which aren't half as beautiful as these. So you're getting the original.
Yes,
And
yeah.
inside the trug, I've made a little sewing mat, so you collect all your dusty bits. You know, we needed to shake it out.
Yes,
and things.
yes, yeah.
And then we've made a wonderful lid.
Right. So this is when you buy it.
Oh, here,
It
yeah.
arrives like this. Now,
Yes.
it's everything you need in this kit.
Absolutely everything you need, including the foam interfacing in this one.
Including what?
Foam interfacing.
And the trug as well.
And the trug.
And the
And
trug
the
as well.
trug,
The trug was in the picture for some
yeah.
reason. So, you get all, so when it arrives,
It comes like that in a
all
big
of that,
box.
all of that will arrive
Yeah.
like that. Right? So what's the first thing you do?
Right, the first thing you're going to do is very exciting. So we've made this wonderful lid that's got the like a ridge to it, so it pockets on beautifully. But it can come up like this and button up, and so you can keep it in.
Would you like to read this message now?
All right.
It's from Patricia.
It's from Patricia in Somerset.
Yeah.
And you're a fabulous double act.
Yeah. Offer
Offer John.
John some of your hair dye.
Love red work. Have all your books, Annie Weston. Now, John, I don't...
Annie Weston Supermare.
Supermare, sorry. She's a supermare.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, my colour wouldn't suit you, darling.
God, you're telling me.
No, you'd use that Grecian 2000.
Other hair dyes are available. When I was younger, my hair was that colour. When I was at art school, my hair was that colour.
Yeah, I noticed some of those things I saw on Instagram. All that hair, that bouffant stuff.
All right.
It's okay. Right, so this is lovely to make. Very lovely. Get your hands off. Very lovely to make.
I don't know if I like this, Mandy, picking on me.
1 or 2 little quirky moments in life. Okay, when you make this.
Okay.
Of course, we're using our lovely foam interfacing, and on your pattern piece, you've got your cross-hatch lines, okay? These are called cross-hatching,
yes.
okay? And they're guidelines. So what you would do on your piece of linen, you draw one line. This is your guideline.
Yes.
So, and you would then mark it every inch or whatever I've done on here from that guideline, okay? So you can either do that with a ruler, with our rotary cutting rulers, or you could do it with inch masking tape.
Right.
So you just put the inch masking tape on it, stitch on the line, and so you can just stitch all the way around, okay? And this is called cross-hatching, but
yes.
we only do it through the foam interfacing. We don't do it into the lining.
Oh, okay, so you've literally put the foam interfacing with the linen, and you do it through that.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. And then you have a little iron-on transfer in the kit, and you're going to embroider 2 of your little
Is it one of your regular transfers that can be used up to 6 times?
Yes.
Use a hot iron,
yes.
flat surface, not a squidgy, iron as hot as possible. If you've got an old iron, that would be very good.
Oh, you're so good.
And don't squidgy it round, just press your iron down.
So you could do my job and I could do yours?
I don't think so.
No, okay. So you're going to embroider those little designs there.
Yes.
And then you're going to iron your embroidery designs onto here as in the instructions. I mean, you've got all these wonderful tapes to put on. So this is very basic. The cross-hatching might be something you've not done before in your life, but that's not a problem. It's very easy. So you're either using your ruler to mark it with a pencil or masking tape, okay? And then your little embroidered designs would go on the ovals, and you'll put your lovely ric-racks. These are all those wonderful French ric-racks, really gorgeous.
I mean, you spend a lot of time sourcing.
I do.
Because they're all top quality.
Yeah, and what I do is some of these reps that come, I sit for hours looking through them, and I might only find one thing I love. One thing I love. I've just had a delivery of wonderful sewing machine tape. Really stunning. It's too new to show.
Sewing machine tape.
So it's ribbon, but it's exactly the same as this, but in different colours.
Oh wow!
It's
so
just
you'll introduce that next.
Yes, yeah.
Next season.
I will do. So that's very lovely. So what you've got to do then is, after you've done that, is you're going to make some piping to go around the outside edge. This makes it.
Show me your ribbon.
Oh, you can show my ribbon, yeah. So I've got this in black and sort of. I don't say the word purple, but really nice.
This is not included today. No. This is next year.
Yeah,
next year.
Yeah. So we're going to then. This little bit of piping makes all the difference to
Have you made the piping for us?
No, I haven't. I've cut it for you. Well, I've cut the bias binding for you.
Oh, okay.
Because it's cut out the fabric, and it's easy for me to cut it for you. And the secret is it's 1 1/4 inches wide, and then we put the piping in.
And there's piping cord in it, isn't there?
There is piping cord in it as well. There's piping cord in there. So you're going to tack your piping cord on first. Yes. And then you're going to stitch very close to the edge. Now, we're not going to, this is quite an old sample, but we're not going to put the piping right across here because we need a little gap. Oh, I did on that one. Oh. I do apologise, but sometimes I don't. Right. Do as the pattern tells you to do, okay? So that's all lovely and all very easy. The bit that's got the little trick bit in is this lovely little bit round here. Okay, this lip. I'd call it a lip. Yeah. Okay, a lip round here. And it's fine to do, but what happens is, in life, is that when I make it like this. But when June makes it, she might make it a little bit bigger, a little bit smaller. Right. So there's always a little discrepancy in people's sewing. So what we've got, it doesn't go where the handle is. So you always pin this little piece on from the centre out and pin it round. From the centre out and pin it round. And don't worry about the gap. Right. So that doesn't matter if that gap is 1 inch or 2 inches. Oh, okay. It doesn't matter. Yes. But what I don't want you to do is pin it from here, and then it comes round and round and round, ends up here. Yes. You pin it from the centre, and so you get equalness, okay? And then you are going to beautifully, you can't really see here, but I've got it inside out. You're going to put the lining on, which is an odd thing to do because it then covers all the raw edges. So it feels a little bit bulky, but I promise you, and then you have a slit in the middle, and when you turn it inside out and sew your slit together, it all looks gorgeous. But all of that's all instructions? The instructions are all there, and we've been sewing these a long time, and the instructions work. But the only thing I want to say to you is don't worry about your gap. Make sure you do pin from the centre out each time. Okay, now first of all, it's a trug. Hannah, not a trunk, it's a trug. There's the picture there, you do get the trug as well. I need to tell you, the sewing roll is sold out and there's only 4 of these left. Right, so gorgeous, that's lovely. Actually, mine's a little bit grubby. This is so well used, you won't believe. I use it every day. Is that your sewing, is that you use and don't forget, we have had on the show all the other lovely things. So your French sewing roll could actually go inside the trug as well. Do you not feel this would all, look at this. Oh, and all the other things we've made on previous shows all
go in
the
it.
trug, yeah.
I had a question to ask. Oh, the little mat that's
yes.
inside.
Yes. The little mat's all in your kit as well, including your kit. And this is because the trug has, you can see, the trug has little ridges on the bottom.
Needles in it and buttons.
And they sometimes get caught in these, not get caught, but in these ridges. So I thought a little mat in the bottom would look just gorgeous.
But everything for that
is
also in the
all
kit.
In the kit, yeah, absolutely all in the kit. So it's all you have to do is put away a couple of hours, 2 or 3 days, and then you'll have that made. And what beautiful gift! What a beautiful, beautiful gift to give.
Whether you give it already made or whether you give it as a gift, they're both.
Yeah, absolutely. Or a gift to yourself.
Yes. Well, it's funny. We had the other day I had some Liberty sewing boxes.
Yes. Yeah.
And a lady messaged in saying, I couldn't resist it. My dog has just bought it for me for Christmas.
Oh, yes. I love that one. I love it. Well, the thing is, you've got to you've got to help yourself out if you want a treat. That's why you bought it.
The thing is, how often do you open your presents and you're like, what do I need that? I thought you were a friend. I thought you'd understand what I like.
Yeah.
To buy it yourself.
Especially with husbands, just get that.
Is he no good? Does he buy you chisels and things?
He's a darling. No, he's wonderful.
Oh, is he?
He's wonderful, yeah. But I do get things. I don't get chisels, but I do get. I have had a wonderful garden fork and.
But if it's something you need want, then
he's very good. But my girls help him out.
Oh,
and sometimes a bit lazy. He gets the last minute and gets it slightly wrong. But no, not really. No, he's very, very good. No, he's very.
He won't be watching. To be fine.
No, he won't.
So he's at the house all on his own today. The few girls are all up here.
Oh yeah, all of us girls are up here, and he's all by himself.
Oh, he'd be having a lovely time.
Yeah, be watching telly all day long. 45 hours of television. So that's it. And there's nothing else to say. It's not that difficult. It's just that lip that needs concentrating, and it's all going to be made in a weekend.
And all the pattern pieces, all of this are all included in the pack, aren't they?
Yeah.
Okay, now I've not seen this book before.
No, this is not a new book, but why I've bought it back on the I've not been on the show before.
Because I haven't seen it here. No.
It is. It's called Stitch at Home. And so what it means that everything in here is for your home or house related.
Okay.
And all the books that I've ever done with Dean, I always put a little Christmas section in the back.
Oh, okay.
So even though we weren't doing Christmas today, I need to show you that the Christmas section in the back is delicious.
Is this the book that Kirsty's got?
She most definitely has got this one, but this is not the one she did the forward for, is it?
Oh no, did she write a forward for you as well?
Oh yes, my friend Kirsty.
She looks lovely in the advert for a Christmas show. She looks gorgeous, doesn't she?
Yes, I think she's had a little slim. She's been trimming.
She went to see. Oh, what's that lady called? All the celebrities going to see, like about eating. No, nothing. I don't think.
No, she wouldn't.
About eating properly, and lots of people who were round.
She's been very pleasantly plump.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. I was such a gorgeous anyway, but a lot of celebrities have gone to them, and she was on the radio the other day, and it's just about eating. It's all about eating, I think. Anyway, let's get back to the book.
Right, so the book is just delicious. So this one's not signed by Kirsty.
No.
But this one's not done. But look, it's got the most one of some of my favourite projects in it.
Actually, now, we've got some of them over there, haven't we? So as you point them out to me, I'll go and get them.
Oh, yes, do. Go and get this. It's a sewing machine cover. You're going to love this.
Is that this one?
Yes, it is indeed. It is.
Oh, is there a sewing machine underneath it?
No, darling.
No, there's a cushion.
There's a cushion. No. So this is a sewing machine cover. So we all need sewing machine covers. Now, I made this in the days before foam interfacing.
Right.
So I would definitely make this a foam interfacing today.
Right.
But this is just this. You can make it just. A neighbour moved into my house. My wonderful neighbour moved out, and somebody moved in. Her name's Michelle, and she suddenly thought, oh, I recognise that. She didn't realise she'd moved in next door to me.
Oh.
And she's one of my fans, and she made this. She's put this on Instagram. She's made this.
Oh, how lovely.
So this is
a pin in it.
Yeah. Oh no, I did that to close the doors.
Oh, sorry.
And so this is a sewing machine cover that could be made just like that. But if you did happen to open the doors, this is a bit worn because I do use it all the time. We have little compartments inside to put things in. Oh.
So now, in the book, then, are there the instructions and the cutting out details and things like that?
Yeah, and all the templates you need are in there. All the templates.
Right, hang on. So what page is this on?
I wouldn't know that, darling. There you are. Oh,
well, that's introduction. It's called what? I'll look it up properly.
It's called sewing machine cover. I don't quite remember. But actually,
look at that picture of you.
Oh, I know. What are you thinking?
Oh, you look much more beautiful now.
Thank you. Right answer.
No, it's nice.
That's beautiful then.
You look beautiful then.
Yeah.
But you look more beautiful now.
Thank you. Yeah. Good. Right answer. Yeah. Don't dwell on photographs of me. I'll get some photographs out of you.
Oh,
So all the instructions, so that these are full-size templates in the back here.
Yeah, I was just looking for that
Keep
one
going.
project.
It's a bit dull for the customers to watch you flicking through the book.
Well, they can look at the...
Okay, keep looking at this. Okay. So very nice. Little doors that open out. That's your pin cushion, and then you have little bits you can put...
it's not the beach bag, is it?
No, it's not the beach bag. The beach bag is over
Little dog neckerchief, dog bed, pets.
Dog bed. Oh, that's gorgeous.
Here we go, sewing. I'm on to sewing.
Here it is. It comes. So it's got...
Sewing machine cover.
Yeah, there you are.
So, in the book, has all about it, has a picture of the finished thing.
Yeah.
Then, all the details again. Now, all this is written by you, isn't it?
Yeah. Now, the thing is about a book, if you bought this pattern, it would cost you £7.
Right.
This pattern is not available on its own, but a book has 20 projects in.
Oh.
So the book's £15, is it? Or
Yeah, £14.99, yeah.
So it's a very good value. So people sometimes shy away from buying books.
Yes.
But actually, and also I want to have a campaign to get people to get their books off the bookshelf and check them out, because there's wonderful projects in all these books.
Totally.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, machine cover is fabulous, Mandy.
Oh, thank you. So Lorraine most probably hasn't opened or seen this book and hasn't seen this machine cover. That's why.
Beach bag.
Beach bag.
Beach bag. I'm just going to come and get the beach bag. Are we doing swapsies then? If I give you this one, and I'll take the beach bag.
So this is another darling. This is really gorgeous. This is I'm very proud of this pattern. This is the beach bag. I live near the beach.
Have we done a quilt
we did a Brighton beach bag. We did.
Oh,
Brighton
that's
beach.
right. Yes, right. In the early days when we just first knew each other.
But this is our beach huts here, and this is the days when I got this wonderful Amy Butler plasticized fabric. That we can't get that anymore.
But you could eau de coat if you've got your favourite fabric. You could eau de coat your fabric for that section, couldn't you? I like that fact, because if it's going to get wet on the sand.
That's the whole point of me doing it. The whole point of me doing it.
You see, the thing is, I think all your life experiences...
Yeah, I put them in my things.
Put them in because you've been to the beach with your kids when they were little, and you've got all the bags all
car keys in here, and that's actually, I don't know if it's this one, but I've actually got a car key clip, because nothing worse than getting home from the beach, hot and sweaty, sand stuck to your wet body.
Yes, exactly.
And you can't find the car key.
Nothing worse.
So this also would make a stunning sewing bag.
I think they make a nice weekend bag.
Yeah, absolutely. And I love this handle. My husband chopped them off for me. There's just dowels, look.
Yes.
And you pop them in. It's a great little construction.
Just get those from a hardware shop,
can't you? Yeah. Or chop.
Well, I have to say,
yeah.
I was in a sewing shop recently checking out the competition.
Yeah.
And you can buy them already cut. If you don't go to the hardware shop, you don't want to go to the hardware shop, you can get them in the sewing shop.
Yeah, you can do. So that's quite lovely.
Right, I'm going to take you through the book. Right? So
this is lovely. Something else you've just skipped by that I want to show you. This is very gorgeous. This was very popular at Harrogate. Look, this is in the book. This is a little house, and when you open it up, look, it's a little staircase.
Oh, that's lovely.
And your little scissors would go in there.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put red in a pink, of course. I'd have the scissors that match beautifully. But look at those in there.
Oh.
So I've done this as a kit, but obviously we've all sold out now.
Yes.
But the pattern for this is in the book.
But then you see, if people had bought the pattern from you, as you say, the pattern would have cost £7, £8.
Yeah. That's gorgeous. That's a tablecloth. This would be great for the wedding.
Royal
engagement. This is a tea cosy for the royal engagement.
But we're not getting the day off, are we?
No, well...
Never mind.
Then
we're back to
that's the
sewing machine cut. There it is.
Really gorgeous, really nice.
But I love the fact you've got instructions, you've got photographs, you've got pictures, you've got everything. Look, pets.
Dog bed. This dog bed is still being used. The stuffing's slightly gone down.
Yes,
but this is
we don't get the dog with that one.
You don't get the dog with that. But you do get a dog neckerchief. These are very important. They're good neckerchiefs because they go around the collar so they don't strangle the dog and it gets
good
caught.
idea. Is that your dog then?
That is my dog, yeah, that's my dog. Deck chair covers, if you've got an old deck chair, you can just get a wonderful deck chair company that sells, called Stripes, that sell wonderful deck chair covering. I know it's summer, winter.
Well, no, because some people have deck chairs in winter.
Or bunting, of course, you've got bunting. And look at this wonderful quilt.
So all of the... it's here, it's on the table. I'm not going to pick it up. It's the one on the table over there.
Got everything. It's got dog houses, dog beds, shops, schoolhouses, everything. Every house you can imagine it's got on there. This is a lovely quilt, really nice quilt.
OK, should we have a look at the quilt?
Would you like to look at the quilt?
Tom? He's talking, you're not here. Oh, right, it's not getting you. Can you swing round to the quilt on the table there? I thought he was being a bit
slow.
He was so busy. No, Tom was listening to you intently.
Oh,
and I thought,
bless him. You see, I'm going to have him converted to sewing soon. Tom and I had a good conversation this morning.
Oh, did you?
Yes, we did.
Did you? Now, you don't get the thing coming up the front. The Shaw family is for the next hour.
Don't
next
look at
hour.
that. Close
Don't
your
look at that
eyes, close
now.
your eyes.
But that's the quilt we talk about there.
Really
Look! But look again in the book, right? Look at all the detail.
So this is just a 9 patch, a very simple 9 patch. And if you just see that as a 9 patch, they're very simple blocks, and that's a plain patch. Do you see the cross hatching you get? It's really nice. And you get a double 9 patch, and you can get it's called an Irish chain. So a single Irish chain or a double Irish chain. Oh. So it's a really nice block. I use this block a lot because it's easy.
I'm going to carry on with the book because over half the books have gone already.
It's a lovely book. I'm very pleased. David and Charles was my publisher, and it's just wonderful.
But this is an ideal, you see, because Hayley, production manager Hayley, she buys Christmas presents that are Christmas themed, right?
Yes.
Which is all very well if you're going to sew something for next Christmas. But some people want to start now, don't they, for their summer and everything. And this is ideal because there are so many. Look.
Oh, TP, this is good. This is a good pattern. I've made lots and lots of these. And this is one, a leaf collector. If you've got a gardener, this is a wonderful leaf collector. I know.
Mine has a big blower, my gardener.
Oh, does he? Darling, that's lucky him.
I'll show you a picture later. What is it?
Well, I've got actually. I didn't bring it in here.
No.
But it's a wonderful thing. You just need to know that it's wonderful. So if you're gardening, you love gardening.
Is the pattern in here then? I'll come to it now.
Yes, yeah. No. So this is a kneeler.
That's very important. Very important.
And here we have this lovely leaf collector.
I see.
So you just lay it on the floor, throw your leaves in. But actually, it's vaguely too lovely. I made it too nice for leaves, so I pretend.
Yes.
Yes, you just have it hanging out.
Yes. because Hannah said her leaves are too dirty to go in there.
I agree with. So you wouldn't use I use the bestest fabric I wanted the book to look gorgeous.
Yes.
But you could just use ordinary fabric and just bind the edges. But it's also great for toys. You could put Lego in there and then fold it all up.
Toys are available.
Like little building blocks. Yes.
Vegetables in your kitchen.
Yes.
That'd be nice after you wash them.
Yes, of course.
Oh no, Hannah's already got a potato bag.
Oh, she's fine.
I've already got her a potato bag, so she doesn't need that then.
So these are lovely. This is paper cuts. I was really into paper cutting.
Okay.
And so I paper cut with felt, and these are very easy.
Oh, wow.
And these are made with old blankets. Old blankets.
Oh, you see, upside down. I was looking at that thinking, I don't know what that is. Then you see it on the screen. That's beautiful.
We know about dog blankets, don't we?
We do know about dog blankets.
And this is the Christmas bit I was bringing in.
Right.
A little gingerbread house.
Oh, they're hanging on the tree over there.
And
the
then
little gingerbread men.
You see. And then we've got keep going because you wait.
And then we just have a look at the gingerbread men on the tree.
Yep.
Look.
See, they're sweet.
They're very happy.
Yes. Oh, they are very happy. We only have happy things.
Gingerbread house.
Yeah, very nice. Ideal for storing little secret treasures in. But now we've got foam interfacing on the market. I would make it with foam interfacing. Oh,
okay. Now. Was that not made with foam interfacing?
No, it was pre-foam interfacing. I don't know whether
that's gorgeous.
That's really
I love all the details. Yeah. I love everything. All the and then now look.
Oh, that's a nice little stitchery. There's a lovely little home stitchery in there.
But then what's that over there? They're templates for.
Oh, that's knives and forks on the tablecloth that you missed.
Oh, sorry.
And these are just templates, full-size templates for the quilt.
Oh yes, because that was in the middle of the 9 patch, wasn't it? Yes. Yeah.
So the other thing I just wanted to show you, John, can I just show you, John?
Of course.
Because following a theme, because I tried to think about you ladies, what you're doing, or perhaps it isn't even in this book.
What, the one I flicked past you?
No, I put something on the table that's not in this book. Should we just move on to the next talk? I put a little lampshade on the table.
Not in here.
That's actually not. It was another book. That's fine. We can do things like that. That's
you sure?
Fine. Yeah, I'm very sure now. I remembered.
But look! I'm going back. That one that you cut out of a blanket. There's a template for it.
Listen to this little theme, the seed I have in my head. I've decorated my hall for Christmas already, and I normally take the lamp standard off the hall table because the shade's not right.
Right.
For my Christmas theme.
Yes.
So I thought, I am going to make a Christmas wraparound shade.
Oh, lovely.
What?
There's less than 20. Did you say less than 20?
Oh.
Less than 20 days left. We haven't talked about this.
Oh, my
We haven't
goodness.
talked about these.
Oh, no.
We haven't talked about these. We're sort of wittering away. Christmas card first. Christmas cards first.
These are from my latest book, but they are so delicious. Look, they're beautiful quality. We decided to make them into Christmas cards, and all my customers will be getting one from me and Mel and Andy. But there's 10 Christmas cards, 2 of each design.
Yes, I see.
Yeah, they're all our favourite things. Look.
What's that one? Have you already sent some then?
Oh, no, are they here? Don't count. If I've got it wrong, don't count, John.
No, there you go. 2 of each design. 2 of each design. So my one on the desk is either that one or that one, isn't it?
No, it's not. it's not. I did yours very beautifully.
These are all projects. Now, we're supposed to have the book here, but... We're trying to find it.
Yes,
in the next hour, you can buy the book that all these projects come from. So we'll keep these out because the little white mice, everyone adores the little white mice. So you get how many Christmas cards? 10.
10 Christmas cards, and they're luxury, and they're envelopes, and they're luxury Christmas. These are the Christmas cards I think you save giving to your friends who'd appreciate them.
Now you do realise, don't you, that all your friends now, if they don't get one of these,
well, they all will get one.
Oh, all right.
Because I'm going away.
Yes.
I have actually.
Have you done your Christmas cards already?
I've done my Christmas cards.
I'm having my Christmas cards printed at the moment, and it's got lots and lots of pictures on them, and one is of you and me.
Hope it's good.
This one from Festival of Quilts.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Yeah.
A bit chubby then, wasn't I?
Oh, I'll write inside. Mandy has lost a lot of weight since this photo. A disclaimer, shall I? Inside.
By the time Festival Quilt comes back, it might be chubby again. But
No, you
we'll
won't.
try not.
But
to.
they're going out next week for Christmas, aren't they?
Yeah, I know. But next Christmas card, they might think, well, she was thin and now she's chubby.
Oh, yeah.
No.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, nor do I really. So Christmas
Why
cards.
is there a picture of you on any of these then?
But they don't want a picture of me. They want a picture of something lovely. They don't want to send a picture of me to their friend, do they, John? For goodness sake.
What's happening with my Christmas card? Just pictures of me.
Yeah, I bet, yeah, that's about right. That's about right. That sums it all up. Vain, selfish.
Pick on me.
But anyway, a nice set of Christmas cards.
Yeah.
Okay, there you are.
No picture of me on your cards either.
No, darling. I wouldn't.
Mind you didn't know me when you took these pictures. Maybe I'll make next year's Christmas
I wouldn't want
card.
a picture of you on my cards, would I? Look at those on your mantelpiece. So what you could do is just buy them and put them up as decorations, as bunting.
What, pretend you've got 10 friends?
Yeah.
Oh, it's buns. Yeah, I suppose so. They're gorgeous, aren't
They
they?
are really nice. Yeah.
Nice question, Pauline. Mandy and John, you are marvellous. Thank you for cheering up a dull Sunday morning. Well, I'm glad you're happy, Pauline. All I'm getting is insults this week.
I'll just say to you, I just want to tell you that my photographer, Sian Irvine, was amazing. Do you not think?
Good.
Just thought that was a nice little plug for her because she was amazing.
Where's she based?
She's based down south.
So, down south. No good if you're up north.
No.
Does she do weddings?
It's the light down south. It's very lovely, isn't it? Sometimes you have a little bit of dark skies up here. But it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. There you are, a little bundle in a basket. That's nice.
We've still got
the quilt. Got the quilt pattern?
I haven't got the pattern.
I've got the quilt pattern here. So this is our last dash. Now this is my eye plan. This quilt is a nice sampler quilt.
Let's have a look at the picture of it because we can't see it. It's the one behind us here, but we've got a nice still of it. Oh, that's a bit arty.
Oh, very nice. Why? It's in my garden. That behind that quilt that's on my washing line, and behind that is my sewing room.
Oh, that's the non-shed.
Non-shed.
So now we're not doing it as a kit.
No,
it's literally a Mandy Shaw pattern.
Because I'm thinking now that this is the time you need to be. This is bizarre, but you'd need to be thinking this would take you a year.
Oh yes. How many? Because you can almost think I'll do one a month.
Absolutely. It used to be a block of the month, so there are 100 people out there who should have this quilt, this actual quilt, hanging on their walls this Christmas.
So you put it on a wall rather than.
I do both. I do all sorts. I do tons of quilts on walls.
Yes.
Always. But I also put them on the back of settees, over chairs.
Yeah.
God forbid anybody who drags it out and has tea and toast underneath it.
Oh no.
No.
Can I just because it's like a 3D quilt, isn't it?
Yeah. It's three. It's got three. It's got a pocket.
There you go.
It's also got a pocket.
Oh, it's got a pocket down there.
Christmas wishes as well. So it's a kid's quilt.
So it is quite nice because that's you could put candy sticks in that one, couldn't you?
And actually, what we normally do is I have a little string there so nothing gets lost down the bottom.
Oh, just move across so we can just get a shot. Oh, let me move those bags, actually. Then you can see it better. I'll just give those to Chris over here.
We could be the weather girl again, John. We could do the weather girl thing.
Yeah, off you go then.
And so here... do you
want a pointer? Yeah. To point?
Up north, up north here, we have stars in a bright sky, frosty and crisp.
Nice.
Now you come down...
Sorry, I'm going to ask questions because that one's got blanket stitch on it.
Oh, it's blanket stitch, John.
I said blanket stitch.
Blanket stitch.
Yeah. But that one looks like it's a hand blanket stitch.
Well, we don't need to pick holes in.
No, I'm saying how beautiful it is.
Yes, very good.
Honestly,
Sometimes I have to do hand and machine.
This looks gorgeous, is what I'm trying to say.
Thank you, darling.
Right,
Thank
I'll
you
move
very
out
much.
to the picture.
And so up north we have bright starry skies, but the prevailing winds bring you right down here to the Christmas pudding.
Right.
Down in Kent.
Yes.
And we have a little pocket in here for Christmas wishes and love letters.
Oh, lovely.
And then we're coming down to Cornwall, down to
Oh, do you know what would be lovely in there? Is my friend Sheila, the model, bought me for my birthday this jar, and when you're feeling a bit miserable, you dip your hand into the jar, and it's got like a little a really sweet saying, and you read it, you think, oh, that's really, really nice. Not that you're going to be miserable at Christmas, but just like Christmas wishes.
You could have your children's Christmas letters in there.
Yes, yes. Oh, yes.
So we're going to head down into Cornwall, down here.
Right. Now, that tree looks a bit complicated. How do you make
No,
that
tree's not complicated at all. These are just three strips of fabric sewn through the middle, snipped into and washed and snuggled.
Oh, a bit like you ripped fabric when you make it.
Yeah.
And then are those just beads you've made into it?
That is, this is lights, Christmas lights that you can buy little packets of.
Oh, there's actually a Christmas light. Does it switch on?
They don't switch on, but I no doubt by the time next year comes, there will be a switch on.
But you can buy those tiny ones, can't you? With a tiny battery pack like they can put on the back.
You do indeed.
Oh, no, it'd be lovely if it lit up, though. It would be gorgeous. Anyway,
so things do move on, don't they? So we're going down to Cornwall. This is Joe Colwell in Cowslip Workshops flying across Cornwall. And then we're going to come back up into, this is Birmingham. This is the Christmas markets.
Fine.
Very, very fine.
This is where you're going to be today, or you were last night.
And then we go up to Scotland, and here we have gingerbread men in the Scottish Isles, and it's a little bit dull up there at the minute.
Oh, is it?
Yes, yes.
I love that stocking. I love the fact
and
that
stocking. Where can the stocking be? This could be Liverpool.
Yes.
This could be Liverpool. It looks like a bit of Liverpool. And it's 3D, so you could put little gifts inside here.
Oh, I just think it's adorable. So if people have got... does it say on the pattern how much you need of different fabrics?
It does. And actually, what I would love you to make it is a scrappy. You're taking my stick away from me, thank you. It's a scrappy quilt. So you could make it all millions of scraps.
Oh, nice. Rather than go out and buy specific fabrics, just go and buy...
For each little section, it's got what you need to buy. So this is the plan of the quilt here.
Yes.
And then in each section, it's got, this is the gingerbread man. You will need, we call it, you will need.
Oh, OK. And it's just got so to make the gingerbread man... Oh, this is brilliant. So that is just for Scotland?
Yes, it's just for Scotland.
And then there's a picture of it. Oh, look, we're
Liverpool.
Then there's Liverpool there, and then what you'll need for Liverpool.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you could literally just do one a month or one every couple of weeks, put it in a box, and then when they're all made, create the whole... Oh, what a fantastic idea.
And it's lovely because it's, you could do it with a group of friends. You could do it with a group of friends or in your quilt group, things like that. You could do that. But it's just a lovely thing to have. And it'd be quite nice to... also, the reason I bought it in that Christmas fabrics will be in the sale in January.
Well,
or soon here.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
No, I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying you said that, not me.
No. But you see, I'm thinking well ahead now.
Yes.
Well ahead.
But no. Yeah. So if you haven't got any Christmas scrappies.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people I know buy their Christmas cards in the sale.
Absolutely.
And I noticed on the telly when I was in the gym yesterday. I know, don't laugh. There was an advert that Christmas decorations have already been reduced, sort of things. Yeah. So if your Christmas fabrics, whether you get them here or you might have already bought loads from us. But do you know what I mean? Yeah. And then you've got finishing touches, the sashing, preparing the quilt, everything you need to know. Now, you see, that's more than a pattern. You say a pattern, right? That's more than a pattern.
Oh,
because
gosh,
that's
everything. Yeah, absolutely. These large patterns, there's a lot of work goes into these. They look like we just thrown them together, but a lot of work goes into them.
But I love the fact you've actually made it. So we know it. We know it. Some people would have done a pattern, having never made it. And then you try to put it together, you think, that doesn't work. Whereas yours... Can you move if you want to?
Yeah.
I know you've designed it so you've got your 3 stars, but can you move it? So if you wanted, say, the gingerbread and the stars at the bottom, you wanted the flying friend from Scotland, from Cornwall at the bottom, at the top, could you move them around if you wanted to?
You could do, but you have to keep it within your grid. So your little plan is here, so you can't put the Christmas tree inside one of the stars.
Oh, no. But I was thinking if you wanted that strip
Oh, yes, you can.
If you wanted that strip to go at the top and that strip to be at the bottom,
yeah,
you
of course
could possibly move them around a little bit.
You can do. And if you look at it, they're actually sewn in 3 segments. Anyway.
Yes.
They're sewn in 3 segments, so you could indeed. But it's a lovely quilt to make. It's good fun. It's nothing big and fancy about it, nothing you can't manage. And it's got a few techniques that are very interesting.
I also love, you've picked such a traditional American quilt colours, haven't you? If you had a house like mine, you could make it in vibrant pinks, vibrant yellows,
absolutely.
or glitter.
The teal blue's very in for Christmas, isn't it?
Yes, exactly. So you can make it with, that's what's the joy about just getting a pattern. Is because we might have put that in a bundle and people go, well, I don't want red and green, I want it in yellow and blue.
No, absolutely. And actually what I suggest you always do if you're going to look for fabrics for quilts, I always think if you find a really great border that you love, which is a bit of a bigger print, then find a sashing that matches your border. The backgrounds are all cream or light or white, then all the other fabrics seem to come together. Yes, exactly. But
because these are more important really in a way, because that's what your eye is immediately drawn to, isn't it?
So if you get a great fabric border that you find, and you can use the colours in that to influence the quilt.
Right, the sewing roll sold out. The trug, there are 3.
Yes.
This book, that she's nicking, less than 20 of those left now. Less than 20 of those left now. The quilt pattern. Over half the stock has gone, and Christmas cards? Right, all of those, just be careful. If you've got them in your basket, you need to check out.
Exciting.
Right, now you're back in an hour.
Yes, I am.
And we're doing another
quilt, a bag, and the birthday calendar.
Oh, yeah, the thing you saw hanging, the item you saw hanging at the front there earlier. Thank you so much. It's always a joy. Great fun, and you're not in a bad mood with me, are you really?
Oh no!
Right, no! Just have to check these things.
No, sensitive old soul.
I am very sensitive,
darling.
And what? Sorry. Oh yeah! Don't forget the Advent auction, which we haven't talked about at all. Straight after the break at 9 o'clock. Go nowhere.
Bye.
Follow us on Pinterest. Search for our Sewing Quarter page and follow us to discover sewing work we create and love. Shop with us this Sunday and Monday and you'll receive a free thread pack worth $8.99 with your first order over £10. To thank you for your first Sewing Quarter purchase, we'll include this pack of 7 Gutermann sew wool threads designed to match the Fenton House fabric range. It includes beautiful jewel tones on 100-metre spools. Made from 100% polyester, this strong thread is great quality, colour fast and guaranteed knot-free. It's ideal for both machine and hand sewing. So shop now at www.sewingquarter.com and claim your free threads when you spend just £10.
Hi, I'm Lucy Brennan and these are my 3 top tips. My first top tip is to experiment. It's really about playing and using all the different features of your sewing machine. So for example, when I was quilting this quilt, I used a wavy quilting stitch, which gives a really lovely texture to the quilt. So it's worth having a play about and using scraps or little quilt sandwiches to try different things. My second top tip is about combining fabric. A lot of people like getting the pre-cuts, which are fantastic. That gives you a whole range of a collection, but it doesn't mean that you just have to use those together. It can be nice to mix them in with other fabrics that you've got in your stash, or mix them in with solids and create something really unique. My third top tip is sometimes you just need to go for it. You can't always plan everything out. So you might combine fabrics, be making a block, and it not look exactly how you wanted it to. But until you sew it together, you don't always know how it looks. And there's always a way of combining things and making it look right in the end.
Join us for some festive fun on Wednesday the 6th of December for these adorable new reindeer toys from star designer Joe Carter. Featured in the current issue of Simply Sewing magazine, our brand new kit includes enough materials to make both Rudolph and his reindeer friend, along with Joe's expert instructions. They'll make the perfect Christmas gift for children in your family and for big kids too. So don't miss Jo Carter's brilliant show at 10 a.m. on Wednesday, only on Sewing Quarter, Freeview Channel 78. Yes, I launched this 2 days ago. Natasha had one yesterday. We're back in now. What it is for 12 days and 12 days only. So it's obviously day 3 today. We've got, the Festive Sew Special, day 3 today. It's where we bring you either a premiere, or we bring you something at a fantastic price, or we just bring you something that we think you're gonna love, love, love for Christmas. So we haven't got a drum roll. Today's Festive Sew Special. Oh, it's gorgeous. It's Alice Caroline, look. This is called the Anna bag. All Liberty Lawn. Now you don't buy it as a bag. You don't buy it as a bag. You buy the kit. You buy the kit. Now, why is that? Because some of you will be saying, oh, I've already got that. I've seen that before. We bring it to you at a very, very, very special price. This is the Anna bag kit. Look at all those gorgeous fabrics. 26. Now, look. It was £34.99. It was £34.99. It's now £26. Now, that's only for today. That is only for the Festive Sew Special. Today, £26.99. I love it now. Oh, this one's already been opened, so I can open this one, it's fine. You get everything you need in here, look. I'll do it neatly so Chris tidies up. Now, what it is Alice Caroline, she works with Liberty. So some of these fabrics you will know as Liberty fabrics, right? They're all Tana lawns, but she sometimes has the colour ranges changed. So she has, exclusive to her. Now look at this. Look, I know we go on about how important instructions are. Look at how exquisite these instructions are. You get this all comes in the kit. I think drawings, words, and photographs are always so. But look, it goes on, and everything. Look, you've even got your templates. Look, these are the pattern pieces that you join together for your bag. You see, then obviously it tells you to cut them out, and then you get all of this. All these are boring to look at, so I won't keep going through. But do you know what I mean? Look, it's what, Hannah. It's brilliant. I mean, look, look. Even your hexes. You've even got your hexes in there. That's amazing, isn't it? Attention to detail. And then look at the fabrics. Look at these. I'll just fold that up. The price is just for today. Is that 5, 26, 27, 28, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 30, £8. £8 off that. Now, again, fabulous to give as a gift. Look at the fabulous pink lining. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous pink lining. Now, that's not lawn inside there. That's like, it's not a spectrum, so I don't know where they get theirs from. But look, you even get the little interfacing to make the handles from. You see the one that folds over. So you can put your fabric on, fold over, fold over, fold over. Now, only one side has got the hexes on. The other side is that, but all of the fabrics are all in the kit here for £26.99. The colours are adorable. Look at these. So it's almost like having, oh, look at these. These are just stunning. Look. They're just, now that's obviously the fabric for your handles and your binding. Oh, so many of you. Remember, check out your baskets. Check out your baskets. Right, half the stock's gone already. Half the stock's gone already. That's the backing fabric there. I say backing, that's the back of the bag. Isn't it just beautiful? And then all of these for your hexes. Look, all those gorgeous. Now, you get enough of all the different prints to make it a complete look. They're just gorgeous. You can decide where they go. You can decide, oh, that is lovely, isn't it? You can decide the order that they go in. Isn't it? Oh, look at that one. Look at that one. So what you do is you cut all your hexes, which you've got the patterns for. Ooh, they're sumptuous, aren't they? Now, you'll recognise that one. You'll recognise that one. Look, lovely ditzy print there. They are beautiful. So what you do is you cut all your hexes out of all those different fabrics. You can decide the layout. You don't have to have it the same way that they've got theirs. You can decide where your hexes go. But you get the instructions, you get the fabric for the hexes, you get the fabric for the handles and the strap, you get the fabric, sorry, for the backing here, and you get the pink fabric for the lining, and you get the interfacing to make the handles out of. Normally £34.99. Today's festive so special, £26.99. Whether you make it for somebody and give that as the Christmas gift, or whether you give that lovely bundle as the present, wrap it up for £26.99. But please be careful, if you've got it in your basket, you do need to check out. You do need to check out. We're going to do one of these festive so specials. Well, try saying that with festive so specials. Only for 12 days. We're day 3, right? Only for 12 days. Hello, Alan says, Alan says, I love Alice Caroline, the Anna bag kit and fabrics. I could make matching slippers as well. Oh, Alan, you could. If you bought 2, you could. Don't think there's not enough to make matching slippers out of the first one. Anyway, £26.99. The pattern comes in there as well. All the pattern, not just the pattern, the templates. I showed you. Look. So you've got all your instructions, everything you need in there, and then these are all your patterns. And then at the back, you've even got your hexes. So you get the fabric, the interfacing with the handles, the instructions, everything. £26.90. You do need to check out your basket, though. You do need to check out your basket. Right, I'll just pop everything in there. One last look. Well, I'll just put it all in there, because Chris will need to tidy it all up, won't he, in a second. Look. Nice, isn't it? £8 off. £8 off, but that's only for today. Right, I'm moving on. Oh, right, now, I'll just to talk about this very quickly. Oh, you went with yeah, here you go. You know, we used to give the sewing kit, and then we gave the scissors. Well, for 2 days only, this is, if you're a new buyer, if you're a new customer, and you spend £10 or more, you get this lovely Gutermann thread pack. Gorgeous colours, aren't they? That's your free gift. If you're a new buyer, spend £10 more, not including your postal packaging. You get that. Right. Oh, now, hang on. No, I was going to write my Christmas cards, but I'll just put them there. If you want these, Mandy Shaw's Christmas cards, well, that one was not, oh, yes, there you go. I'll just put them out there. They're coming up. Oh, you're going to show them now? There you go. You get 10 of them. You get 10 of them. 2 of each design. Hang on, which ones have I got there? Yeah, 2 of each design. Well, Hannah, which one do you want? Okay, Hannah wants the one with the angel on, because she thinks she's an angel. You get 2 of each, and the envelopes, £7.99. They're lovely, aren't they? Right, okay, I'm going to move on. Mandy's back in the next hour with a different, I'll tell you, a different quilt, a bag, the lovely calendar. Oh, it's lovely, that calendar. Anyway, I'll move on. Right, I've got some premiere. Now, did you get, remember on the first, was that Friday, I did the lovely sewing kits, Liberty sewing kits. Oh, they were beautiful. You won't see them because they sold out. They sold out, right? I've now got gifts, a couple of gifts that would go so beautifully with them. Now, I'm going to start, but I'm going to show you them all to begin with, because I don't want you to check out and go, oh, I wanted that one, right? Okay, so they're in their packets at the moment. They're all pin cushions, right? You can get the apple in the 2 colourways. I'll get these out of the box and show you in a minute, right? So we've got these. I'll put the graphics in a second, because I just want you to have a look at them all before I put the graphics in. But then if you're thinking, oh, John, apples aren't me, I'm more of a pear girl. Well, look. They come in these are pin cushions. Pear, A pair of pears there. Now, these are the two fabrics that the first special 12 Days of Christmas sewing box was made of. Right, and then I've also got a mouse. Now, I don't know if you can, there he is, look. I'll get them all out the box so you can have a proper look at them. But there's holes there, you can breathe through the holes there. What I didn't want you to do was check out on an apple and then go, oh, I wanted a pear. So I'll take you through them all now. Yes, right, okay, yeah, I'm back at Sheldon's, where it all began on Chester Market, fruit and vegetable. I was only allowed to do, I was only allowed to do potato, around that side, the potatoes, the carrots and the sprouts. I wasn't allowed near the chicken or the chickens or the cheese or the eggs. Not to start with, we had lovely brown overalls on, which cost £1.25. Anyway, isn't that just gorgeous? £12.50. It's just beautiful. Look at this. Oh no, that's. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Oh, stuck on my finger now. Right. Now, if you get right, I'm just having a thought. Right, these look. I know. I've got fabrics coming up. I thought I had a bundle, but they just buy the ½ metre then. I'm confused. Are they? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 fabrics. Was it two? Is it 2 bundles of 10 fabrics? Oh, wow. Anyway, that's in a minute. Sorry, I should have read my notes more, shouldn't I? I thought I only had a bundle of 5 metres, you see. We'll just double check. Anyway, that's the Lilac Mamie. That is the Lilac Mamie. Look at the leaf detail. Look at the... Anyway, that is the Lilac Mamie. I've also got the apple in this one. Cute, isn't it? I like this one. Now, I don't have any of this fabric coming up. Don't have this fabric coming up, so sold out. They're so well made, these as well. What a gorgeous little gift. It'll come in the plastic box that I just showed you for £12.50. They're calling it Pink Mamie, that one. Oh, okay. That's where I was confused. So the bundle I've got coming up that I was just showing you, I thought I had 5 1 metres. I've got 10 ½ metres. Oh, that's a super bundle, isn't it? Anyway, I'll move on. Pear. Right, now, Hannah adores the pear. It is a Liberty print. Oh, she thinks that the image of the pear would be in a Liberty print somewhere. Isn't that lovely? That is so cute. The thing is, they have to be pin cushions. They could just be ornaments, couldn't they? That's Hannah's buying one of those for herself. Lovely, really beautiful felt leaf there. And the veins of the leaf are stitched on, look. £12.50. I think they're lovely. Right, I've got one more pair to show you in the pink. Look, this is what Hannah wants, if anybody's watching. Isn't it lovely? Love the fabric. And as I say, if you've got the sewing boxes from the first day of the festive treats, £12.50. Isn't it lovely? It's so cute. How tall is it? I'll just tell you now. It's about 5 inches from the top of its, whatever that thing's called. Stalk. Is that a stalk? £12.50. Isn't it lovely? Isn't it just gorgeous? Ideal present. Ideal Christmas present. Okay, and then last but not least, little mouse. Now, you see, if this is in my house, Norman and Nellie have got catnip presents, like catnip toys like this. It's got a bell, but it's got no dinghy in it. No, listen. What? Oh, yes. In real life, you can't hear it from there. I can't hear it from there, sorry. Oh, why is the mouse what? He sits that way up. £12.50. You can put pins in there. No, if you sat like that, that's not right. It doesn't sit like that anyway. No. Okay. Let me look at the picture. Can we see the picture, please? Oh, no, the picture's a cotton reel. He doesn't sit like that. No, that's the way he sits, like that. The pin cushions will look stunning displayed in a fruit bowl. Oh, they would, Helen. And think of a mouse nibbling on a pear. That way. Okay. It doesn't go that way. No. No, but there's nowhere to put your pins when it's that way up. Yeah, no, but you think it's there, you see. Now, let me know, if you get this, which way yours is going to sit, right? Because I think it should go that way, but Director Mike thinks it should go that way. I wouldn't put pins in full stop, I'd just keep it as an ornament myself. Ooh. He's trying to hide behind the graphics, wasn't he? Oh, I love his ears. Anyway, I better get on, haven't I? Okay, I'll leave those out. I'll leave those out here. Need to see. Actually, have I got a fruit bowl? Oh, they've moved all the normal decorations, haven't they? Well, no, because we had bowls and everything on here, didn't we, before? Nah, I haven't got... I thought there was a bowl. We used to have a bowl, didn't we? One of the... Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'll just display them like this. There we go. Let me just move those boxes out the way. There we go. I'm a bit of a tidy up. Look. Anyway, now this is a bundle like I've never seen before. This is a Liberty, like bundle deliciousness. You get 1/2 metre of each of these. Now I've got more, if I waft these, I've got more than 1/2 metre here. That's what threw me, you see. So you get 1/2 metre of this one. Now this one, look at this one. This is the large print. They call that one large print. This one here is the one we've just seen, the Lilac Mamie. Then we've got the Lilac Sprig. Then we've got Lilac Silhouette. Then we've got a gorgeous, like, duck egg blue. Oh, that one's a different size, but a duck egg blue print. Then you've got the large floral print. They call it large because in real life, the original one was much smaller than that. I know, how was it smaller than that? Then you've got the salmon pink sprig. Then you've got the pink flowers. Then you've got the leaf berry. 1/2 metre of each of those 5 metres of Liberty fabric for £79.49. 5 metres. 5 metres of Liberty fabric. Now, because it's such a big... now, before I go any further, I need to tell you, these aren't... those are Tana Lawns. These are from their new quilting range. We can't order this again. We'll get more fabrics from Liberty, but we can't get any more of this range. So now, because you've got 10 different fabrics in there, 1/2 metre of each, obviously limited, they're limited. So if you do want this, please pop it in your basket. Please check it out straight away. 5 metres of Liberty fabric. You've got Tumbling Daisy, you've got Emily Silhouette, you've got English Berry, You've got Mamie, you've got Large Newland, you've got English Berry in another colour, Leaf Trail, Ricardo, beautiful, isn't it? I've got less than how many? Oh, less than 20 of these now. Already I've got less than 20 of these. If you want that, please, please, please don't miss out. If you want to see the fabrics in more detail, let me know. Just message in and we'll show you them to you. They're beautiful, aren't they? I think they're really, really lovely. You see, whether you use all of them in one project, or whether you keep half of them, like Hannah was saying, she'd use this one to make a little sewing bag, little sewing kit, to go with the apple or to go with the sewing kit, or a little bag. You know what I mean? It's just fantastic. And so you can get half a metre each of those, £79.49. I think they're lovely. Okay, right, now what I've got, carrying on with the Liberty theme, I've got more Alice Caroline. Now I'm going to start with something, I've got the trolley here. I'm going to start with something I've not seen before. Christmas cushions. Christmas cushion, this is. Now, apparently these are limited, I'm being told. Oh, single figures. Okay, and there we go. Got it. This is how your bundle arrives. Oh, $19.99. Kit includes materials and instructions to make 2 cushions. Oh, I see. So you can either make 2 smaller ones like this. I suppose you could make 1 bigger one if you wanted to, using the fabrics, couldn't you? If you want to see how it was made, if you go to YouTube, it was on the 11th of November. 11th of November. Christmas cushion kit. All the instructions and all the fabrics you need to make 2 cushions of 12 by 12 inches. Now, obviously this is the Tana lawn. This, excuse me, this is not the quilting weight that I've just shown you. It is lovely though, isn't it? And you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different fabrics to create that. I think, you see, I'd be tempted to make one bigger cushion out of it. Well, I'm presuming you must be able to. Oh, let me just check that they haven't cut the backs. Let me just check. Because you see at the back of this one, it's got an envelope back. It's not a cushion pad, that's why it's, because we haven't got a cushion pad this big, I don't think, of this size. So it's just a bag of toy stuffing. But, yes, all the glamour of telly. Oh, there's only 2 left. There's only 2 left. When you watch, oh, no, the backing is, the backing fabric is in there to make, excuse me, I'm presuming you can make 1 big one out of it if you wanted to. There's only 2 left though. Only 2 of those left. £19.99. Okay, right, now there are too many. There are more people got that in their basket than we've got the stock, so that'll have to go. Right. Now, 3 of these items, I've never seen those cushions before. I've never seen these quilts before either. These are beautiful, aren't they? Look at this. This must be the single bed one I think I've got here. Oh, hang on, I just have to move my little... Now, this again is obviously Tana lawn. Oh, my cards, watch the cards. Now, this is fantastic. So you get all the fabric. Now, they call it a quilt as you go. It's not quilt as you go as you know it. There's enough fabric in here to make the top quilt and the binding. Finished size, 54 by 81 inches. That's 137 by 205 centimetres. Doesn't do the backing, and it doesn't do the wadding. So it's enough to make what you can see there, what you can see here. Enough to make the top. Now, oh yes, there it is, there it is, there it is. Again, it was on the 11th of November. It's quite a simple one to do, because it's just stripes, isn't it? It's just, I think that's beautiful. Now, Christmas gift, are you going to make it for somebody, or are you going to give it to them as a kit? Do you know what? Do you know what? Oh, lovely. It's gorgeous quality lawn. Gorgeous quality lawn. Now, is it just one stripe of each colour? Are they already cut for you? Let's have a look. Is there one stripe of each or two stripes of each? I think it's just one stripe of each fabric, isn't it? Look. But that looks much wider than these stripes. It looks... now you... oh, actually, that's the bind... Oh, no, it isn't. Oh, you get... Now, there'll be fabric left over. Because, look, you see, you get a strip of each fabric. I won't get them all out, but you get a... I know, I love opening presents. When I love a present, I love opening it. So you get a strip of each fabric. Oh, beautiful. But then if you, oh, look. But if you, as you open each fabric, is this me being stupid now? Look at the size of the strip. Can you see this, right? Look at the size of the strip you end up with. Right, so if you have your 1/4 inch seam allowance, your 1/4 inch seam, you've got enough here to make hexes or put it in your stash. Because I'll just check. There is only one of each fabric, isn't there? Let me look. No. Oh, look. There is the tinier version that they've taken it from. Obviously, this is lawn. This one on the quilt here is lawn. That was our quilt, but we said this is the large version. We went, how's that the large version? Because that's how small it was there, you see. So I think you'll have a lot of fabric left over to make, or because you're not making it, you could make it even bigger if you wanted to, couldn't you? Because you could just use those strips with a... Oh, now you'd have to be careful with the binding then to make sure there's enough of the binding one. But you can make it bigger, couldn't you? It doesn't just have to be for a single bed, does it? Oh, it's down to single figures already. Down to single figures already. Oh, I love that. It's only the fabric for the front and the binding. Look, there they all are. And you get the instructions. The instructions aren't on the picture for some reason. Who's been doing the photos this week? £75.99. Just lovely, isn't it? Feels gorgeous as well, look. Right, down to single figures on that one. Please be careful. That's what your packet looks like. Right, so I've never seen that one before. So I'll just put that one away carefully because that one goes there. Because I've got another quilt. I've got another quilt. This is a lap quilt, this one. Oh. Slightly different, this one. So, let me just check. Do you think they might have made that one wrong, do you think? Because with the excess fabric, you could have done this with that one, couldn't you? But anyway, so this one, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 fabrics, which are all in stripe. Oh, doesn't that look lovely on the table? And then, but look, they've then got squares of them. Oh, nice. Now let me just find the fabric of this one. The bundle, sorry, the package. Liberty Cot or Lap quilt, this one's called. Kit includes materials to make the top of the quilt and the binding, plus the instructions. The finished size on this one is 36 inches by 45 inches. But look. So again, you can put the stripes wherever you want. This is a picture of this one, because they've got the pink at that end, and they've got that lovely purpley ditzy at this end. But you could do it whichever way you want. See, I'd be tempted Oh, now. I'm not quite sure how I do it then. I think, you see, I'd want that one next to that one. No, sorry. I'm just getting carried away here. I'd do pink, dark blue, seashells. Oh, I don't know now. I'd have to lay them out. But you get all the fabric you need in there for the front and the oh, look, the binding is all the different fabrics. The binding is not just one fabric. Look, the binding is all the different fabrics, look. I think ideal for a beginner, $34.99. And that is beautiful. Imagine that thrown over the back of your sofa. Or, I just think it's lovely. I think the colours are exquisite, aren't they? I'll just move that. Well, they're Liberty prints. Excuse me. They're Liberty prints, but some of them are more of the avant-garde Liberty, aren't they? They're not like this one here. This pinky one here. You wouldn't, if you looked at that, you wouldn't necessarily go, oh, that's a Liberty print. Have so many different. What Alice Caroline hasn't done is she hasn't gone for all the obvious, typical Liberty prints. Also, I might have seen this one in the shop, but it might have been in black and white, or it might have been in blue and white in the shop, and she said, oh, I want that print, but in a pink, please. Hannah's being drawn to this one. So it's all those green shades together. Nice. I see that one there. I'm seeing a very, very typical Liberty's dress made out of that one there. Obviously not you can't, because you only got a strip of it, but no. If Hannah wore just a strip like that, she'd get arrested. Anyway, £34.99. I was just reveling there in the gorgeousness of it. I'm all right with stock on that then? Okay. Right, okay, we're all right with stock on that one. My quilting weight bundle, half of them have gone. Half of them gone. I'll just take you through it again then quickly if you missed the beginning of the show. This is a bundle we've put together of 1/2 metre of each of these 10 Liberty fabrics. Okay. Apparently the upstairs camera's having trouble fitting them in. There we go. You have 5 metres of fabric here. 5 metres for £79.49. They're lovely, aren't they? You see, I'm wondering whether I would... Well, no. Whether I'd keep those for one project and those for another, or whether you just intersperse them all. Look, you see, would you do that? Would you do? And I know I've put them all back together for the upstairs camera will get upset, but you see, then if you just mix and match all the different colours, looks gorgeous, doesn't it? Okay, 5 metres. Now, over half the stock, Chef's gone of those. Over half the stock of those are gone. Oh, now, the pin cushions. Right, guess which ones are in the lead? Okay. Right, the 2 in the lead are this one and that one. So that's the blue mouse there for £12.50. Blue mouse pincushion, £12.50. These will be Tana Lawns, these, I imagine. Oh, actually, do you know what? Maybe, maybe they're the quilting weight. No, they are. They are quilting weight ones. They are not the Tana Lawn. I said they were the Tana Lawn. I do apologise. Oh, no, I think it'd be much more substantial as a pincushion. Doesn't say. Doesn't say. This is not a toy. It says on the box. So, there's the mouse, £12.50. He, or no, it's a he mouse, isn't it, that one? It's blue. Well, if it sits like Mike wants it to sit. Yeah, mouse. So the mouse is in the lead, along with the bright apple. Was it, is it Mamie? Pink. Pink Mamie, this one's called. £12.50. So this is the Mamie apple in pink. That's the mouse, obviously. Both £12.50. Right. I'm surprised that the pears haven't been more popular. This is the lilac one. This is the pink one. I think they're lovely. They are level pegging in popularity, but just not quite as popular as the pink apple or the blue mouse. Fabuloso. Right, let's carry on then. So, where are we up to? So I've got that. Got a couple of bags to show you now. Let's do this one. This is the Castrum bag. Excuse me. Nice, isn't it? Now, all you've got in here, all the materials and all the instructions you need. You need to supply scissors and rotary cutter. Oh, now it's got the handles in it again on this one again, look. And what's the white, what's the thing at the bottom left-hand corner? Okay, I'm going to open it. So, you get that there, you saw in the picture, you get, oh, it's like a, now it's got a name, hasn't it? It's like an interfacing that's like a thick card. For the bottom of your bag. For the bottom of your bag. So that's, you get both of those. You get the instructions. Let me move those out of the way. Lovely instructions there. About your placing, about your corners, about your stitching. Box bottom. Everything, and then enjoy your bag at the end there. So there are the instructions you get. That's the interfacing and the bag bottom. Then this is your pink lining. Vibrant pink lining. Ooh, looks like a shark's mouth. Yes. And Hannah says that. Hannah says that's the colour of your bathroom. My family bathroom is a very bright pink like that. And then these are Tana Lawns again. The 5 different, 5 different fabrics you need there to make the quilts, to make the patchwork, sorry. And to make the handles £47.49. Oh, okay. Now, I'll just put those. Let me just put these away, and then I'll do that question for you. So that's the bag. It's got a squared off bottom. It's got the base in the bottom to make it solid. It's a lot. Now you could, if you wanted to, put interfacing in that, or some foam interfacing if you wanted to, just to make it a little bit more sturdy. They've quilted it, yeah. Like a big crosshatch it is, yeah. Okay, someone just asked about Mandy's Christmas cards and which ones you get. If you buy the kit of a set of 10, you get 2 of each design. You get 2 of each design, and you get the envelopes as well, obviously. There you go. So you get 2 mice, 2 stockings, 2 angels, 2 hearts, and 2, what are they called? I want to call them spoolies, but they're not called spoolies. Hoopies. So you get 2 of each design, Angela, my love. You get 10 in total, £7.99. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Well, you can't see that. See, like Mandy's home writing as well. Mandy font, Mandy writing. Okay, I've got one more. Oh, I've got time. I like this bag. Now, it's a nice soft squidgy bag, so if you're going shopping, you can roll it up in the bottom of your bag, and then get it out when you get shopping, but you wouldn't want to because it's such a gorgeous... It's called Camille Tote Bag, £39.99. Now, again, you get... There's the actual... So you get the instructions, you get the fabric, and you get that really lovely webbing. Say this again. I've got one that was already open here, so that's fine. So, again, you get the instructions. This one's obviously a little bit simpler to make because only 2 pages in this one. Self-explanatory. £39.99. If you're just getting into bag making, you don't want to do, excuse me, too much in it, but have a very, very effective. Look at this. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful webbing here for your straps. Good quality pink webbing. And then, of course, you've got your fabrics. Oh, now, of course, this is the exclusive fabric. You don't even have to do your own patchwork in. Look. I wondered what Hannah was just saying something in my ear, and I was like, why is she saying that? I don't understand why she's saying that. Of course. Didn't realise. I thought that was all quilted, all patchworked. This is an exclusive fabric for Alice Caroline. Nice, isn't it? And then this one doesn't have the vibrant pink lining. Oh. My pair's going for it. The lining in this, the sample bag they've sent, has got a different lining, so I'll just show you this lining. So that's your main bag, and that's your lining. Nice, aren't they? £39.99. Going shopping, go down the market, down the Christmas market. I might get some salt lamps. No, it was too cold. I just kept going in my car. We went on Friday and it was freezing. And then, I have to tell you, right? We all walked up, right, to the German market from work. Hayley took her car, right? So she said to me, oh, you're going back to the studios? I'll drop you off. I went, oh, you don't have to. And she said, no, it's fine. My car's just around the corner here. By the time we'd walked to her car, yes, I could have walked. And no, it was even further away than the studios are, right? And then, so we got in the car. There was me, Bex, and Laura got in the car. And then Hayley was like, I'm not really sure where I'm going, right? So she started driving, right? Don't know where we ended up. but we ended up in the biggest traffic jam. So she said, I'll just go down here and I'll drop you off here. So she dropped us off further away than the market was. So we ended up walking twice the distance. Anyway. And then I said, oh, you going back to the studios? And they were like, yeah, yeah. And I said, oh, that's good, because I might need a comfort break before I drive home, my 2-hour drive home on Friday afternoon. Anyway, they weren't coming to the studio to go in. They were just coming to the studios. So I then had to go back to my old studios to have a comfort break, to then go drive home. Anyway, and the traffic was horrible on Friday. Well, it wasn't just in your village, Hannah. It was everywhere. Yeah. No. But you know, like normally when I get past your village, it's plain sailing. The A435, oh, it was a nightmare. It was Friday afternoon, wasn't it? That's why. Never stay late on a Friday afternoon. Anyway. My mega bundles. Oh, there's only 6 left. There's only 6 of these mega bundles left. 1, 2, 3. What you get is you get 5 half meters of each of these fabrics. 10 of each of these fabrics. So 5 meters in total. 10 half meters. You keep looking at that a minute, just while I have a slug of my water. Right. The reason, I can tell you that some of these fabrics, the last of, was put into these bundles. So some of these fabrics you definitely won't see again. Oh, go on then. Lilac English Berry. Pink Tumbling Daisy. Oh, is it not? Oh, no, that's the Tumbling Daisy. Sorry, that's the Tumbling Daisy. In what colour? Oh, yes. They won't. So that one, and that one. Are they the 3? Or do you mean berry leaf? Oh, that's leaf trail, right. So that one, and that one are all maxed out of these bundles. So once these bundles are sold, we have no more of that, and we're not ordering any more. And then there's a couple of them that have only got, once these bundles are sold, there's only a metre left. Remember, these are the quilting weights. These aren't the Tana lawns. These are the quilting weight fabrics. But I can't wait for the new ones to come in. When do they come in? Now, so there's only, what, 3 left, did you say? No. 4 left, sorry. 4 left. Nice. That's fantastic. 5 meters of fabric for £79.49. That's fantastic. Do you know what you could almost do? Is you could bundle them into 3s or 4s or 2s and make presents out of them. Because you know what? I think somebody would love a present just made out of 2 Liberty fabrics like that. Or you can make fat quarters out of them and give them as fat quarter gifts. Or just keep them for yourself. Brilliant. Right. Oh, the single quilt kit. 2 of these left. Sorry. Now, in the kit, there's enough to make the front, the top, and the binding. Let's pull it right back so you see the whole lot. There you go. Enough to make all of that plus the binding. Oh, there's only 1 left now. There's only 1 left now. I'll tell you the finished size. I can see it without my glasses. 54 by 81 inches, 137 by 205 centimetres. You'll need wadding and you'll need a backing fabric. That's obviously only for the top and the binding. You could now, what I would do, I think that, I'm not a quilter, but I'd be quite happy to put a heavier weight fabric on the back to quilt through, like one of our Spectrum solids or one of the Liberty solids. This one's done. They've done this one in a lawn. I'll show you the back, but you don't get the backing. They've done it in the Tana lawn from the top there. But you only get a stripe of that in real life, not enough for the backing. But so their backing is in Tana lawn. But I think if you put a heavier wadding in and you put a nice either a Spectrum Solid or a linear, any of those, really, with it. It'd look gorgeous. And it'd give it a little bit more weight. This is a very decorative one, a very decorative one. I wouldn't say this one will keep you that warm. So I'd put a heavier wadding in, a heavier back in, make a lovely weight quilt, that one. Okay, they've all gone now. So if you've got it in your basket, you do need to check out. That's what I'm saying. That mouse is trying to escape. Shh. Oh, now, Mike, maybe that's the way it's supposed to be. I'm watching you. I'm having an issue with that mouse. Right, let's put that in there, that in there, that in there, that in there. Whoop. Oh, the other quilt. Oh, hang on. Oh, no. Oh, no, the Christmas cushion's gone, isn't it? The lap quilt now. The lap quilt. Again, enough fabric to make the top and the binding. Now, this one's slightly different because the binding is made of all the different fabrics. And then you've also got this like square patchwork, almost like charm pack size across the top and the bottom. £34.99. So it's enough fabric to make the top. They're calling it as Quilt As You Go, but it's not the Quilt As You Go as you know that we sell. Plus the binding, £34. Well, you don't get the binding, it's enough fabric to make the binding. £34.99. Nice, aren't they? Look how dramatic that is. Look how messy my table is. There we go, that's better. Sorry, I'm just having a bit of a... My house is nice and tidy. I did a cleaning this weekend. I've had a Christmas card, one, at home, through the post. And I had one today from Mandy, which I haven't opened yet. At £34.99. Maybe they don't know your address. Have you done yours already? Oh, I know that. Hannah caused mayhem in her village post office because she had parcels going to like Venezuela, Cuba, America, Milton Keynes. And the lady was just, mind you, the lady was must be staring at it because you must be waiting and going, oh, I've got all these parcels and let's go abroad. Like that, because that's how she talks when she goes into the shop. And she'll have been flicking her hair because it won't have been a work day. She's completely different on work days to social days. Anyway, £34.99. Yeah, clean. Mind you, I have to say, I didn't have to wait for her this morning. She was waiting for me. I said, she got up early, and she was like, huh? Oh, she was awake at 1 o'clock this morning. I had the weirdest dream about Mandy Shaw last night. But she wasn't selling red work or anything like that. She changed her career. But there we go. £34.99. Patricia. Oh, hang on. Now I've got one from Helen. Patricia says, good morning, John. I've ordered the pink pair. Oh, no. I started the sentence right in the middle there. She said, hopefully the dog won't get this one like he did last time, including pins. Oh, dear, you be careful. Is he a big dog? Can he reach onto a high shelf? I think that's lovely. I think the colours in there are gorgeous, aren't they? Right, the bags in these Liberty fabrics. Okay, right, there are only 3 of the Castrum Tote Bag. This is the Catherine, isn't it? This one was the Catherine. There's 3 of these. Fabulous gift idea. Oh, hang on, you put Caroline in. Oh, hang on, no, Catherine. My bad. Too many names. Why couldn't she have called it a purple bag? Then I'd have known then. What have you been eating? Right. It's gone now. Picture the kit. The white stuff at the bottom is your bottom of your bag. No. Oh, yeah, it's the bottom. No, hang on. Oh, yes, there it is. There's something wrong with me today. I do apologise. It's just as well Mandy's coming back in a minute, isn't it? Yeah, because that one didn't have it. I'm so confused. I hate it when you get to till and there's all their shopping. They go, oh, how much was it? And they start looking for their bag like that. And you're like, you've been standing at the till for 20 minutes. I also hate it, those self-checkout ones when they realise it's not cash. And they just leave halfway through, don't they? Anyway, in Waitrose, you can't use cash in those machines. Right, no, just cards. No, it's because they were too expensive to buy the ones that have cash. I've got 2 minutes left. What shall I do? The other bag. Single figures of this bag now as well. Lovely webbing on that one. Lovely webbing. £39.99. It's very hot in here, isn't it? There's the kit. How's my mega bundle doing? Right, mega bundle almost sold out. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's this. Very quickly, mega bundle, 5 meters of Liberty fabric quilting weight, 10 fabrics, half a metre of each. £79.49. Right, don't go anywhere. Oh, you see, if I had time, I'd have done juggling for you, but I haven't got time. I could do it, couldn't I? I have a long what? No. I don't know what you're talking about, Hannah. Anyway, I'll chuckle in a second. What I need to tell you is, Mandy's up next, again, with different quilt pattern. What's she got? Oh, that lovely family calendar, a bag, a really lovely bag, and 2 books that we can't find that we can give you a quick look at. Yes, exactly. And what else? Oh, no, Christmas cards. But anyway, she's back. It's her last time in before Christmas as well because she's off on her holidays next week. There are only 2 trugs left from the first hour. Just 2 of the trugs left. Anything else? No. 2, everything's sold out. Apart, the book's about to sell out. Everything's sold out. There are 2 trugs left. Okay, so don't go anywhere because I'm going to do this. Right, are ready to juggle?
Join us on Facebook. Simply search for The Sewing Quarter and like our page for the latest news and more.
Shop with us this Sunday and Monday and you'll receive a free thread pack worth £8.99 with your first order over £10. To thank you for your first Sewing Quarter purchase, we'll include this pack of 7 Gutermann sew wool threads designed to match the Fenton House fabric range. It includes beautiful jewel tones on 100 metre spools. Made from 100% polyester, this strong thread is great quality, colour fast and guaranteed knot-free. It's ideal for both machine and hand sewing. So shop now at www.sewingquarter.com and claim your free threads when you spend just £10. As soon as you place an order with us, we get to work on making your shopping experience that extra bit special. Our warehouse team pick your items and cut your fabric with the greatest care and precision. Cut fabric is neatly folded and packed in a tissue paper-lined presentation box. And when we're satisfied that it's just perfect, it gets the Sewing Quarter seal of approval. So whether you're giving a gift or treating yourself, you can shop with confidence, knowing your Sewing Quarter purchases will arrive in style.
The Sewing Quarter website is simple and easy to use. You can view a live broadcast of the show on our homepage. Get instant access to our online shop, which has a wide range of wonderful products for you to choose from. You can also enjoy a selection of projects and guides which we have on offer to help you enhance your skills and gain valuable tips. Watch the live shows and you can buy the product which is currently being shown on air. You can even message the studio to ask our presenters or team any questions you might have. Below, you'll find all the products from today's show for you to look at and purchase. On the right of the screen, next to today's products, you will find our simple program guide listing all upcoming shows. So join us today at sewingquarter.com.
We have an exciting new guest on Monday, the 4th of December. We're welcoming Deborah Sims to the Sewing Quarter family. A contestant on the Great British Sewing Bee in 2015, Deborah learnt how to sew when she was just 11 years old. She specialises in dressmaking and also has a penchant for patchwork, embroidery, cross-stitch and creating delicate fabric flowers. In her debut Sewing Quarter show, Deborah will be joining John Scott, sharing her dressmaking tips and expert advice as she makes a little black dress and a cover-up just perfect for the festive season. You won't want to miss this. Tune in at 9 a.m. on Monday for Deborah's first show, only on Sewing Quarter, Freeview Channel 78.
Mandy's back, and it's our last hour before Christmas. Oh, she's got a Christmas hat on still. Have you been at the sherry in the other room? Yes. Oh, port. Sorry, port. Oh, they only offered me sherry. Isn't this gorgeous? This lovely bag. So this hour, Mandy's going to be showing you how to make this. Nice. Love the fabric. Lovely big button on there. Good. And the webbing's called Two Becomes One. Two Become One. That was Spice Girls, by the way. What tune was I using then? That wasn't anything right. And we haven't learnt Felicitiano. What's it? I don't know if we got to do that today. Can you hear it in the background? Anyway, and then this as well. Ooh. I like this. This is the Shaw family. There's lots of them. And look, oh, did you make that in 2003? It says Mandy Shaw 2003 on the bottom there. It's a birthday calendar, isn't it lovely? That's all coming up in this hour. Now, remember, there are only 2 trugs. There's only 2 trugs left if you want the trug. Everything else for the first hour is sold out. But if you want a trug, there's 2 of those left. If they're still left by the end of the hour, I'll bring one on and show you if you missed that the first hour. Oh.
You got crooked neck.
Why? I'm carrying my heavy bag.
Oh, sorry.
I was acting.
Oh. Oh, that's what you call it.
Oh. I've had to teach Hannah how to do acting because I know she's getting a Christmas present that's going to be great fun when she opens it. She's going to need the biggest acting skills ever.
Well, I've been there, done that.
Oh, I hate opening presents in front of people.
Oh, especially when you, I'm a great, actually, I don't think we should be giving presents as widely as we do. No. I think we should be spending more time with people, having a cup of coffee and things.
But sometimes some people give that as a gift. Like not now, because all my friends' kids are grown up, but I used to say, your present is 10 hours of babysitting, or things like that, rather than... Because I also hate having to buy a present. So, like, at Christmas, I'd much rather watch you one Saturday or whatever and go, oh, I'd like to buy that for such and such. She'd love that, and just give it as a present like that. That's it. Right, are we doing the bag first, or are we doing the calendar
Do the bag
first?
first,
Do the
because
bag
that's
first.
it's a lovely one to do. It's lovely to do. It's really nice. I've been making this...
Oh, is that your garden?
Oh, it is. Oh, yes, it is. That's my little
pond. So what are those pebbles?
They're just collect pebbles with holes in.
Hang on there. Are they stuck on a wall then?
No, they're hanging from a lovely little rope that goes on an old piece of driftwood that decorates the pond.
I thought you lived on a main road.
It's very creative in the back.
So is your front window, I hear, from the neighbours.
Oh, I do.
She's got a big bay window. A big bay window.
Well,
it's a square bay.
Yeah, a square bay.
A square bay, so it's Edwardian.
Edwardian, that's right, exactly correct. And what I do is I decorate that particular window with just stars and lights, not outside, internally.
Yes.
And it causes a traffic jam.
Do you have a Father Christmas trying to climb in your chimney?
No.
As they say.
No, I wish, but no.
No. So now, what comes in this? What was the kit?
Oh, show me the kit. This kit's lovely.
Oh, right, now.
Yes,
I've got something to say about this kit,
have.
haven't I?
So I've been making this bag for ages, very, very versatile and adaptable.
Yes.
But I put foam interfacing in this one.
Right, but it's not in the kit.
Yeah.
So, let me just explain. This is what you do get in the kit. You get the fabric, you get the gingham, you get the ribbons, you get the button, you get the instructions, you get the webbing for £26.99, right? People checking out already. But what you're saying is it's even better if you use...
Yeah.
Now, have you got some of the interfacing here?
No, I have,
We sell it.
Yes.
Right, but I haven't got a sample of it here, but I can show you the graphics of it here.
Yes, it's foamy. And it wasn't around when I first did the pattern. As I said, I've been using it recently. I would use it to bulk your bag up if you're going to use it as a bulky bag. But this bag is very good as also for folding up, putting inside.
So you can either make it as a soft tote bag or you can make it more structural like this one. So this, you get a metre of this for £10.99.
Yeah, so a metre would be perfect for your bag, for your thing. But it doesn't come included in the kit. So it's very, very exciting, and I do love making these. It's a quick fix. I only ever want quick fixes for you guys.
So how quick do you think? I love the fabric. I think the fabric's gorgeous.
Oh, yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? An afternoon.
Oh, okay.
And actually, eventually, you'd be able to knock these up in a couple of hours. You can do them in a couple of hours because they're that quick. So what you're going to do is you're going to cut your pattern piece out. That's how your pattern piece comes. But it has,
and that's in the pattern,
yes,
isn't it? In the instructions.
But it has to be extended by 5 inches.
So you're just saving on 5 inches of paper?
Well, I couldn't get it on an A3.
Oh.
But what I have done is in the pattern here, you have a little measuring chart.
Oh.
So you could just add the measuring chart down there and then you could chop it beautifully. Okay. But it doesn't matter. So this is ½ metre of fabric, but you could make it bigger or smaller. But you do need to add that 5 inches on because it's a useless bag.
Well, otherwise it'll only be like...
It'll be dinky, wouldn't it? It's not good. It's not good on this.
It's good if you just got one thing to carry.
Yes, not good. Not good.
Can I just tell you the trug sold out? The last of the trug's just gone. So you carry on talking.
Beautiful present. So the other slightly quirky thing is you're going to have to fold your fabric as you cut it and place your pattern on the fold.
Right.
So lots of people don't do that. That's okay if you don't, but you must. It says place on fold.
But if you don't place, if you're making it again later on, and you haven't got a big enough fabric to put on the fold, you can put a seam, but you have to add seam allowance.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll just put a little seam allowance on it. Oh yeah, I like the idea that you could have had half one colour.
Oh, you could do party coloured,
yes,
or whatever they're called.
Yeah.
There's a name, isn't there?
Yeah.
Like a rugby shirt.
Yes. So that's dead easy, and that's very gorgeous. So don't forget to add your 5 inches on. So you need 4 of these pieces, two for the main and 2 lining.
Okay.
I've actually cut 4 of the same because I didn't have any spare lining. I used it for the kits.
Okay.
But this bag has got the red check lining.
Can I ask a quick question?
Yes, do ask.
Why is it called 2 Become 1?
You ready for the demonstration?
Oh.
Because you can turn it inside out.
Oh, it's nothing to do with Spice Girls then?
Well, it's all, it's all creative. John.
Oh, don't shout at me. It's our last time together before Christmas.
I'm going to text you in a video of me in my pyjamas on Christmas Day.
On Christmas morning?
Christmas morning, I'm going to see. I haven't sewed up the thing. That's pleasant. But there you are. This is exactly the reason why it's called 2 Becomes 1. 2 Becomes 1.
That's it. That's the tune. I
love the Spice Girls. There you are. So you could have had that way round or the other way round. You were going to have a slight issue. You'd have to put a button on there as well. On both sides, which you haven't got 2 buttons, you've just got 1.
Yes.
But it works beautifully. And you would sew your bottom up.
Yes.
Which I haven't done. But it works. Are you looking for
I like the contrast pocket as well.
I do, yes, indeed. So that's why it's called 2 Becomes 1.
Oh, okay.
And it's a quick fix, very lovely bag to make. No, some quirkiness that I'm going to show you, but nothing you can't manage. And it's just lovely.
Would Hannah upstairs be able to make it?
Yeah, absolutely. You would be able to. If you use a sewing machine, you have to use a sewing machine. And there's 1 or 2 little things I'm going to show you now, which will help you on your journey. So, you're
what
going
to do with my shopping that was inside?
It
doesn't need shopping actually inside, does it?
So you've got a really lovely bag handle. Okay, nice.
Yeah, we love your webbing.
Yes, we'd love to do a bit of webbing. And you're going to place that on one of these points. I've got a massive pin there. What do
Carrie Ann,
yes?
She says, what's the name of the quilt behind you? It's lovely, loving your shirt. Don't go anywhere. We shall be telling you in this next show.
Yeah, about that. It's gorgeous. So that's going on one side, okay?
Right, now we're having to Are we still working on main?
Yes, on main. It wouldn't really matter how you worked on the lining or the main, but we're doing this and pretend this is the main,
yes,
okay?
Yes.
And then what you're going to do is take the other side and you're going to pin it on there.
Oh, but you haven't stitched anything together yet then?
No, I'm going to stitch both in a second, but what I'm more worried about is the fact that I will get... I want to show you the visuals.
Yes,
no, it's good. But you're right, you're correct. So you've got to remember it's got to go like that, because the second you twist it, you're in trouble.
Yes.
So that's your visuals. It's going to go like that. Okay.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do
I see.
So what we're going to do is take a lining. You don't know that.
Now, in the kit, there's not enough fabric two-line it in this, you get the gingham.
Yes,
well, then
yeah.
it wouldn't be a 2 becomes 1 because it just becomes 1 becomes 1, wouldn't
It's only
it?
because my sample for my, because I cut the gingham up.
This,
and
this
it's
is
definitely
your lining, which is what your inside bit
and
is.
it looks so much lovelier than you think.
Yes.
Now I would sew those handles on twice. I sew it on first now, and then again with this, but because we have a bit of time, I didn't want you to watch me.
Got plenty of time.
Yes, I know, Di. I wanted to do it. Try and make it a good demo for you. So do give these pins.
All your demos are good.
I know, but sometimes we have to rush them.
Yes,
And sometimes we admit
It's because they sell out.
Of course. And so what you're going to do is pin this well on this curve, okay? And don't forget, Mandy Shaw, I stitch over my pins.
Okay.
And I have no problem with that at all. But there are other ladies that don't. Don't go home and say, Mandy said, because it doesn't matter. You respect your teacher, do as she says.
Yes.
But I'm your teacher today.
Right.
And I can tell you that you can definitely stitch over these pins. Watch me now break a needle.
Yes, exactly.
So I don't know if I put this actually clear
Half the stock of these bags have gone already, just to warn you.
This is really nice. So you're just going to sew one side, and you're going to use a half.
Oh, no, you've still got a zipper foot. You're going to change into a normal
I'm going to change
foot.
a normal foot.
Okay.
I'm going to use on bag making a 1/2-inch seam because it's quite a chunky old bag.
Yeah.
Normally I'm a 1/4-inch seam girl, aren't I?
Yeah.
Because of patchwork, but today we're going to 1/2-inch seam. Or that doesn't even matter. What I would say to you is use the width of your foot.
Yes.
So don't you get stressy. People get stressy about
Before you
seams.
stitch it,
Yeah.
there's a question, did you say? Madeline's emailed in.
Madeline, yes, Madeline. What she wants?
She loves you.
Yes, but.
Really enjoys today's programme. No
Yeah.
buts.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, our best friend Esther's not very well, and could we say hello to Esther?
Oh, Esther, hi, darling. It's horrible when people aren't well at Christmas, isn't
No.
it? Yeah, it's
Get better
awful, yes,
soon,
yeah.
Esther, my love.
I know the ladies heard me talk about it this morning, but I ventured up to Harrogate recently, and the ladies had me in tears on the phone all the time, on the stand. All the lovely things they say about sewing has changed their life or given them a purpose. Lots of people who've lost their husbands or had tragedies in their life and things have found sewing again. And how important it is, you know. It's
kind of therapeutic,
yeah,
and
it is.
creative, and fulfilling.
And friendshipy.
Yeah.
Gives
Oh yes.
friendships, yeah.
Oh yes. Sewing bee circles are huge, aren't they?
Absolutely, absolutely. If we have a strange thing at home on the website when people start buying something, think, crikey, what's this? We haven't sold that for ages, and then we realise a group must be making it. I would go over that twice.
Yes.
But just in case that handle.
Yeah. Well, also, if you're going to put potatoes in it or something.
Absolutely. If you're going to
or
get
school
baked
books,
beans.
like I had heavy school books.
You did, darling, didn't you?
Acting.
Oh,
in
acting,
October.
yes, acting was a pillow.
Yeah, all right. I
Very
don't know
good
where it's
acting
gone.
skills. Did you go to acting school?
No.
I was Mary Poppins.
I went on when I was a schoolboy, I went on a summer drama course in Anglesey.
Yeah, it's nice.
I've got a degree in drama and English, though, as well.
Oh, have you?
Teaching.
Oh,
What's that look for?
just a bit surprising.
Why?
I don't know, really.
I was a very good teacher. The kids loved me.
Oh, I bet they did. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I would have loved to have been a needlework teacher, but I didn't get my maths GCSE.
No, and you have to have it.
You had to
don't
have it. I mean, now they'd have got me through it, wouldn't they? But
No. Hannah's
Get off.
sorry, Hannah's friend Karen.
Yes.
She hasn't got maths O level, and she's then making her do it. Even now she's trying to be a teacher now.
Yeah.
But she's having to do her O level, maths O level.
Oh, that's what I meant. If I went to teacher training now, they would make me do it now.
Yes,
Yeah. So
yes.
I
yes.
pass it now. It's just I had a.
Oh, I see what you mean. Sorry. Yeah.
Yes, sorry, Dan, you didn't get that. You weren't
wasn't
listening.
listening.
You weren't listening.
I was too busy
yes,
feeling your brow strap.
Yeah, I know it's dropped. It's because it's the weight's dropped off the boobs and they've gone longer. And
so
then,
you need to strap.
Yes, I need
Anyway.
I need a little tweak.
Yes.
But anyway,
Foundation garments,
so
very
I would have
important.
loved to have had kids. When I do go into sixth form, I teach sixth formers, and
Yeah.
I just love it badly. I'd love to empower young people
Yeah.
to stitch because it's
Needlework.
such a
I
good
don't
thing.
think they teach needlework in school enough anymore.
No,
do
not
they?
enough. Oh, can you listen to this?
Oh, yes.
In Harrogate, a teacher came up to me and said that what she does with she records our programmes and she plays them back to her school.
No.
Yeah. I said, you surely don't. She said, we're so inspiring. So, hi, girls. Hi. I don't know what school
Is
it
it
was.
girls' school in Harrogate?
It
or
must be
mixed school?
girls' school. And the teacher came to Harrogate and she says what she does, she said it's very, very inspiring for these girls.
Oh, that's nice.
Isn't that
Oh,
amazing?
hang on.
I'll show you what I'm doing in a second. I'm
Yeah.
just going to get them sewn because we can talk while I'm doing the boring bits, can't we? So I
You
thought
haven't
that was
stopped
amazing.
talking?
I never do, darling. I never do. But I thought that was an amazing thing. That
No, that's totally.
Yeah. She said that she struggles with the syllabus for the kids, you know. But she said that she's got a group of amazing students. So I was very You know, I love it. I love it.
I do love it when people come with it, because it's so easy in this day and age for people to moan, isn't it? So when people come forward with a good story, you know.
It's wonderful. It's a lovely, lovely feeling. So I'll show you what I'm doing, and then you'll see how we progress from here.
Oh, here you go. Message from Sandy. Hello, John and Mandy. Love the show already. Mandy.
Yes?
You are looking really slim.
Yes, okay.
Can you secretly tell me what healthy plan you're on? You look great.
I can secretly tell you, I couldn't do it on my own.
Am I allowed to say?
Well, you told me we can. Should we
Go
say?
on.
Slimming World. Now, I'm not a great girl for joining groups and clapping everybody else when they lose weight, and I haven't lost it and all that sort of stuff. But can I just say, without it, I couldn't have done it. And some of these ladies have really sad stories of why they put their weight on, and no one else makes them feel special, but as a group we feel really special. And I've done it in 20 weeks, chipped away 1.5 pounds a week, and any diet, healthy diet, I recommend. And I wish I had done it a lot sooner. Why have I left it so late?
Well, you weren't ready to do it before, that's
No,
why.
but you have to be ready. You have to just grip it.
But
Because
it's like when you give up, no, I don't know if you smoke, but I gave up smoking, and I tried 3 or 4 times before I actually did it.
Yes.
I mean, it was 30 years ago now, and
Yeah.
kept going back to it, he said, with a dreadful smoker's cough. I kept going back to it, and then one time I'd moved house, and I was just like, I'm not going to smoke in this house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that was my reason, and it was just... Anyway.
It's strange how it gets to you. I did it really well this time, and I had and it's a diet for someone who likes to eat a lot.
Yes.
And it's really good. I know my journey now begins when I've got to keep the weight off.
I was going to say, because now it's all very well when you're going every Friday to be weighed and everything, but now you're on your own.
Yeah. Well, what I've now done, I've realised, I know my downfalls, you know, I'm greedy, but I've got to instigate some exercise to counteract. So I'm going to Zumba. All over the
nice.
place.
I'd love to,
Oh, you'd love to Zumba with me.
Yeah.
Oh, God, when we say, Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Bit faster than that for a sweat. And then I also started, you love this, running. Couch to 5 in couch potato thing, that app on my phone. And all I do is 60 seconds running, 90 seconds walking for 20 minutes. Okay. And then the next week I do 90.
The other way?
Yeah, and it's really gorgeous. All my gear, got all the gear.
You got your new frock, haven't you, for your holidays?
I've got my new frock, my ball gown.
Yeah.
My good ball gown from the second-hand shop.
What's it night? On the captain's table.
With the captain's table. And yes, so no, it feels good, and I wish I had done it earlier, but as you said, perhaps I wasn't in the right head. And this is it. I've still got chubby bits. I'm still a bit rolly, but very pleasantly rolly.
Have you?
That's all I can say. A little bit of roll here and there. I'm not going to go scraggy.
No.
No, I don't want to go scraggy.
That's why Hannah stopped. Yeah. So just you'll explain when you've cut that. Will you explain what you've done?
Explain what I've
just
done.
chatted about
Because this is a little bit dull what I'm showing you. Right. So what I've done is I've sewn the handle in on both pieces like I wanted you to do. Beautifully.
Yeah.
And I would reinforce that by sewing across that again.
Yeah.
Again, because the handles are actually nylon based and they do shred. So be careful.
Okay.
So I've stitched the top section and then I've clipped the corners, cut across the corners.
Hang on, we'll just get the upstairs camera to look at that. Yeah, you clip the corners, yeah.
Didn't do it that well, but don't go too near the edge because this fabric is quite open weave.
Yes.
And if you go too close, you're going to struggle. And I didn't clip these clips. I didn't clip them.
Seam.
I just cut them down to 1/4 of an inch,
Yes.
which suits me better. I much prefer to do that. Now we're going to put this together now. Open out your seams, and I did that with your lining and your main.
Yes.
Okay.
So you made two.
I made two.
So your lining, main, lining, main.
Yeah. So it's a bit confusing because I've got the same
Two same
fabric,
fabrics,
but I wanted to make sure everyone got the opportunity of getting it.
So in real life, which one would be your gingham one? Does it matter?
It doesn't matter
because they're both the same at the moment. Yeah.
So at the minute, what I'm just doing is sewing down one side because that side is where we would put a pocket.
Right.
So just do one side first, okay? So I'm a wing it Wendy.
So now you're stitching down the real fabric side seam.
Both sides. You won't have to
and the
write-
lining
yes,
as well.
You'll see in a second. I'll pin it first and I'll make sure you see what I'm doing. Yeah. And why I'm doing one side only is because this is the side we could put a pocket on if we wanted to. So because you can't put, you'll see this bag does two strange things. It's two different shapes. And if you admit one of the techniques, you'll get a different shape, which doesn't matter. We're quite happy with it, but I'll demonstrate. So what I've done is, this could be my lining and that could be my main.
Right, okay,
I've put one side pinned it.
Got it.
And I'm going to whip down there.
All right. And what questions Anne got, did you say, Hannah? You just said Anne's got a question. Oh, okay. Can we make, Anne's saying, can we make that sewing roll that you've got on the table there in the new year? Is this part of yours still, or is this just...
yes, no, yes, I'm sorry. This is the original housewife. Yes, I see what you're saying. Yes, I've got to, but I'm going to remake it in a complete new colourway because we've got no fabric left. So, yes, indeed. It will be back out. It will, we've never, you've never had it.
Will you be bringing it here?
Yes, absolutely. I've had a couple of requests for that. Yes, of course I will.
So, what did you call it, the original housewife?
It's called the hussif. Hussif. A housewife, and it's what it's what the armed forces used to have with a little sewing kit inside. And when my dad died and I emptied his house, I found his hussif, and I researched it, and there you are.
I wonder if my dad had one
yes,
of those.
Yes, they all did. They all did. Everyone's nodding. Nod. Everyone say yes. Oh, look, the hat. That's quite cute.
Oh, yes.
You've not got your hat on. Okay, again. Call yourself an actor and you don't even dress up for Christmas.
Right, we've got some pictures shown. Do you want to see some pictures?
As long as they're nice. Of other women, of us.
No, not of us. Julie made this.
Where is it? Oh, wonderful. That's the cool... Oh, Christ, she did that quickly. Nice house. Oh, nice furniture.
She made it for her daughter for Christmas.
Oh, stunning. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, my goodness. Look at the tree skirt. That's our tree skirt. We made that.
Yeah, it's Sarah or Sarah. We're not sure.
Amazing.
What's the one behind?
That is also the one before, the same pattern before, which is called 12 Days of Christmas.
Oh, that one?
Yes,
Yes,
same
lovely.
one, yeah.
Oh, they're beautiful, aren't they?
Really gorgeous, really stunning.
Oh, that's the one in the book. That's
yeah.
one in the book. Who's that from?
Got a name on that. It's really beautiful.
Sue, who's very close to here.
Oh, she could pop into the German market with me.
That's her version of your quilt.
No, I love it. I love.
Oh, what she's done? She's not got trees on it then.
She's done a saying in the middle. She's got two trees and done a saying in the middle. That's stunning. Any more?
Enjoy the little things.
Oh yeah.
For they really are the big things.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
That's nice. One more, and then we'll go on the sewing.
Oh, look,
that's by Fleur.
And that was only last week. Well, we had that on 2 weeks ago. That's brand spanking new. 2 weeks ago.
Wendy's made it for her granddaughter. I presume the granddaughter's called Fleur. There are hundreds of pictures. That's all we've got time to show this time, I'm afraid.
Ladies.
We'll show more on Christmas Day, won't we, Hannah?
Yeah, lots on Christmas. I'll have it watching. So you know, I sewed that one side seam only.
Right, OK.
Right, let me explain why I did that. Because we could put the pocket on here now, over that side
over the seam.
So if you didn't do that, so you could have it like this way, OK?
Yes.
With your pocket here, okay?
Right.
Or the bag could be that way, and that could be a flat. So to get the bag looking like this, we need to put the pocket over that seam.
Right.
So this is when you would do it. This is when you sew up one side seam, and you put the pocket on the... You can't see it very well because it's the same fabric. You put it across that seam, okay? And you put the lining pocket on at the same time. Upside
on the
down,
other side?
On the other side.
Right.
Okay. I'm not going to do the pocket.
No. So just quickly, on this side, you put the mat. If this is your front fabric, you put your pocket on there.
Yeah.
Then your lining is still there.
Yeah.
So you put the pocket on that side, on that one.
Yeah.
But then, you've put the same fabric on here.
Yeah, I'd put the opposite fabric on. You'd have red.
Yes, exactly.
Right. Now, also with your little pocket, I've been gave you little bits like this, and that's what I want you to put, make a little bit of a little detail in your pocket, which is very nice. Like designer. Like designer things. So that's what that little fabric there is for.
You'll have to get that ribbon made with the initials on it. That's one of yours.
I'll have to get my own tape. Now, open out... So, because you know how to do that, I'm just going to whip this... So, open out your seams, match that beautifully. I'm sewing the other side now, OK?
Yeah, so we pretend we've done our pockets.
Yes, pretend we've done our pockets.
Was there any... Oh, you've done it like a jean pocket?
I have. I'll if I've got time, I'll come back to the pocket after. So
if we don't, just have a quick close-up while you're sewing that.
Yes, do.
We'll just have a quick close-up of the pocket. So you've done a double line of stitching, one right on the edge, one about 1/4 of an inch in. See, so it looks like a jean pocket.
All those little details make the bag look less homemade.
Yes, and if you look here, you see the inside, because obviously the kit you get will be like this. You'll have the red gingham lining. So there's the indoor one, and there's the outdoor one there.
It's really
But then if you reverse it, that becomes the indoor. Two become one.
Two becomes one. Right,
I'll be
great
Jerry
lovely
Halliwell.
machine. Oh, not my favourite girl.
Is she not?
No, I don't know. Jerry, sorry, I don't love you, but you weren't my favourite.
Who was your favourite?
Well, like a bit posh.
Oh, did
A
you?
bit scary.
Pop Splash Space.
So
When I was, I'm sure I've told you this, I was supervising big Hollywood movies when...
Yes.
And my whole office
Yeah.
was pictures of the Spice Girls, and then I had Spice Girls pencil cases and Jerry
Oh.
Halliwell. And I'd have meetings where we'd be talking millions of dollars.
Yeah.
And you'd see all these American producers just looking around the walls like this thinking, where are we? And we couldn't decide whether I wanted to be Jerry Halliwell's friend or if I wanted to be Jerry Halliwell at that time.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah.
But then she bought the house just down the road to Pinewood Studios.
Oh.
Then I met her and we became friends.
Oh, she's lovely. I'm sure she's lovely. Yeah.
Then I got dropped. As soon as she became friends with George Michael, dropped.
Dropped, yeah.
Dropped.
Well, that just proves I was right. My first reactions were right. So actually, here we have. So let me just explain to you about the bag. You know, I was saying there's two different shapes. If you sewed across the bottom,
yes,
you'd get a bucket bag, which is really handy if you want to use a bag for storing things in. So you can make a shorter handle. Could be logs, newspapers.
Oh,
things.
yes,
But we're
nice.
going to make it that way.
Right.
Oh, do you see? We're going to make it.
So now, just going back to then, if you... Remember when you said this bit was cut on the fold, wasn't it?
Yes, yeah.
If you did have a seam down there, that's where you'd have your 4 different colours, isn't it?
Yeah. So you could have had lots of different...
Yeah.
It's got lots of potential, but you can see I'm making this in a few minutes. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to sew across the bottoms of the bags. So when we're making the bag exactly as I've made it, we're going to have the 2 seams in the middle.
Yes.
Okay, so lots of people make the bag and they forget this bit, and they then get the bucket bag. But they were all very happy with it. We don't mind. We like bucket bags. It's not a problem. So I'm just going to whip across there. I've got a little discrepancy. Could be my cutting out because I had to measure that extra fibre. So don't worry about things like that. Just snip things off. These discrepancies you'll get in your little life are normal and very, very doable as well. So don't worry if things are not quite the same shape. The fact that it's better to have made and loved than never have made at all. Or it's something like that. So that's not quite the same I wanted to say. So I'm going to show you in 2 seconds how to do a sugar bag bottom.
Yep.
This is very nice. So this is my main, so I'm going to sew right across. Okay. But because I'm going to do the other side, which is my lining, what am I going to do, John? Tell me.
No.
You don't know, you weren't following my thought train.
Hannah was talking to me saying we've got to move on.
Well, she can't.
Past.
Okay, darling, Hannah.
Right.
Just 1 second, Hannah. Tell us to be patient.
What was the question? Ask me the question again. What am I going to do next? Well, I was thinking I might get a job in the local shop. Oh, you mean I think meant in life?
I'm going to leave a little gap, John.
Yes.
You listening? Hannah, are you listening?
Yeah, to turn it through.
Yes. So hang on.
How big a gap are you going to leave?
About a 6-inch gap.
Okay.
So, and then I'll be with you in 2 seconds. All will be revealed in 2 seconds, okay? Come on, darling. Now, I'm going to do the sugar bag bottom, which is really important, and I'm going to skip the one on there.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm going to do it on the main bag so you can see. So let me just show you this lovingly. Right, you're going to scratch that seam because it's a folded seam. You need to have that seam folded.
Right.
So you can feel it. You're going to open out your bag and you're going to put that scratched folded seam flat on the seam up here. You've got to feel it and fold it and feel it. Okay?
Yeah.
So that seam lies on that seam there.
Okay.
That is the secret. I'm going to slightly rush it a bit, so I won't measure. You would measure it beautifully and do as you're told in the pattern.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to.
Okay.
And I'll do the other side as well.
Please remember to check out your baskets. Also, we made this one without the interfacing in.
Yep.
But you can make it with the interfacing doesn't come in the kit, but you can make it with the interfacing.
If you're doing the interfacing, you just attach the interfacing to one of the pieces of fabric.
Either the back or
yeah,
the
it doesn't
front,
matter.
yeah.
And just sew as usual. You don't have to. So I'm nearly seconds
It
away.
won't be as sturdy as this without the. It could be more of a foldy up.
It's still quite good. It's not. You'll be surprised.
Yes.
You are. Right. So let me just turn it all inside out. And you could clip these off, but sometimes they're very nice because they actually act as a
stabiliser.
You would sugar bag your lining as well, but we haven't got time for that. Okay. Turn it inside out via your hole in the bottom.
Yeah,
once you get, she can.
It's her job.
It's her job, darling. 1 second, Hannah, darling. And you put your lining back in your bag, and then we're seconds away from it all being the great reveal. Give it a good shake. And there we have sugar bag bottoms, picked out beautifully.
Perfect. Oh, it would stand up, actually.
It will stand up. Look at that.
So the pocket would be here.
The pocket will be here. You'll give this a good press around here. Even top stitch.
I was going to say it'd be nice with a little top stitch around there, wouldn't
and
it?
there we are. We have one bag.
Anne says, when do you put the foam interfacing in?
Yes,
You put...
I would put it at the very beginning and you stick it to one of the pieces of fabric and use it as a one piece.
Yes, yeah. Fabulous. Thank you. Do you want to pose again?
All the hats.
Or you could have been a model.
I could have been, I should have been. My son is.
Is your son's a model?
Gorgeous.
Anyway, has he brought any washing home this week?
And I haven't seen him. He's come home to go to a party.
Oh.
He's come home to go to a party.
Yeah, all that. I'll be home every weekend,
Yeah,
Mum.
no,
That's gone
no,
out the
no.
window. Right, next.
Right, okay.
This.
What we're doing next. Right, I've got all this prepared. This is very lovely for you.
This is called the birthday calendar.
Yeah, and I'll explain how it works because there's a secret to this. So this is very old.
Yes.
This is my own, but it's just delicious. What it is months of the year. Actually, it's months of this. It's Shaw family. You have an alphabet in there, so you can change that. This hangs on a wall there's a slight drip, so it's got a little bit of water.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But anyway, so it's the Shaw family, okay?
Yes.
And then each month is January, February, March, April, May, and each flower represents that month. So that's hyacinths in January, snowdrops in February, daffodils in March, tulips in April.
Daisies.
Primrose.
Echinacea.
Primulas, I think, primroses. Roses, sweet peas.
Yeah.
This is August. We've got poppies, I think, it looks poppyish leaf. And then we've got sunflowers.
Dahlia.
Dahlia. Those are Chinese lanterns. And then we've got holly leaves.
Gorgeous.
So what actually happens is, there's the hyacinth, okay?
Yes.
Then if you're on the other side of the fabric are all the people's names. Whose birthdays it is in January. So this hangs in, you hang in the toilet or your office or somewhere. And then when you think, oh, it's February now, let's look and see whose birthday it is. So it's Harvey's, Harry's, Carrie's and Tina's.
Right, so to get everything you need to get those?
You don't get the brown paper tags. You just need to get a brown card and make your own little tags for them. You get everything you need.
Instructions, ribbons, embroidery thread. The lovely gingham fabric.
Yeah, that's the backing fabric.
And then
cotton wadding.
The gorgeous cotton wadding, and then this is beautiful.
This is Osnaburg, and that's a very primitive cloth. But I thought, look, goes nice with all this. Yes.
So you've got to supply buttons.
No, we give you the buttons as well. They might not have been in the kit I sent you, but you've definitely got the buttons.
So you definitely get the buttons.
Yes.
So the only thing you have to supply
is brown card. And it's just a piece of brown card that I chopped up into little bits.
Well, actually, inside the Alice Caroline patterns, there was a lovely piece of brown card. You could use that, couldn't you?
Perfect, absolutely.
Okay.
So what you're going to do is you've got iron-on transfers for this in your pattern.
Yeah.
And you've also got the whole pattern shows you how to make it beautifully.
So the iron-on transfers, like all your iron-on transfers, can be used 6 times.
Yes, yeah. This one is not the iron-on transfer. This is for you to refer back to because it's quite a big piece of work. You need to see where the lines are.
Also, if this was the iron-on transfer, wouldn't they be
reversed?
Reversed.
They will be reversed. So you then get in there your reversed iron-on transfers, and then you also get another sheet because this is the shape of your top. Lots of people phone back and say, "Oh, how do I make the shape?" Well, the shape is here, so you're going to have to cut that out at the end. But that's just got your alphabet. And,
so it's all this is all transfer in the real,
yes, all transferred in the real thing, yeah.
So you get the letters, you get the cat. So if you don't want them in that order, you can put that cat somewhere else as well if you wanted to.
Yeah, and you could chop these up.
Yeah.
So the pattern's all very.
There's even a pattern piece for the brown card.
Yeah, a little tag just in case, because some people. Yes, that's fine. Okay, so that's gorgeous.
Okay.
So my interesting little thing was again, you're going to use. A hot iron and a flat surface.
Yes.
And not the iron in the other room, in our green room, is not a hot iron.
No.
The hot iron's here. So I did get it out. It's a little bit faint, but I can see it beautifully. So, but the trouble, because it's quite a big pattern, what you're going to do is you're going to pin this down. Use your flat-headed flower pins.
Yes.
You must use those because they don't wobble on the iron. Otherwise, that will prevent the iron getting to the fabric. And you are going to iron from there, and you can then double check. But if you don't use the pins, so iron one first and then match the second one up. And you'll see what I've done is I've cut away. They both have a little seam on them.
Oh, yes.
And for the second one, I cut it away.
So you can match it perfectly,
beautifully. Okay, matches gorgeously.
Brilliant.
So that's beautiful. So you've ironed your transfer on, and a very flat surface and a very hot iron, and not to move it, which is lovely.
I think the other thing is the ironing board itself is squidgy in there.
Yeah.
And if you can do it on a chopping board, a wooden chopping board with a tea towel on the top, it's much better for that solid.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. And they do work beautifully. And then you can also take out the other ones.
Yes.
Okay. So in your kit, you do also get the cotton à broder, which is not on the wooden spool.
Yes.
I've just decanted it. But it's a single strand. Don't forget, it's just a single strand.
Yeah.
So I'm going to show you a little bit of a back
So you don't need to do anything to it, you just thread it through your needle and use it.
So what I'm going to do is I show you a lot of back stitch, but I'm going to show you. I was going to talk about this as well. This is interesting. I'm going to show you a little bit of back stitch.
Well, that was a bunch of scissors.
I know, but I was going to show you a pair of stalk scissors I've got. I have ready for this. I like scissors. So I was going to get my embroidery scissors ready and my thread ready. My work's all ready. I need to put it in a little bag so that I can take it with me portably.
Yes.
And I'm going to show you a bit of back stitch, but I'm going to show you some French knots.
Okay.
I don't do French knots.
Yeah.
But what I did, sitting in the green room getting ready, I thought I'd pick some nice scissors out to use. Yeah. And I've got my stalk scissors.
Yes.
And do we know what the
maternity?
Yes, so you turn them. So these stalk scissors are, when you had your babies at home, your midwife would say, can you give me a pair of your embroidery scissors or scissors?
Yes.
And they would give pass the scissors over to cut the umbilical cord.
Yes.
And then these became in fashion because if you actually turn them upside down, your finger goes between that and the scissor, and that doesn't cut the baby. Pretend this is the baby's, so your finger's there and you can just do that without cutting, and you cut the umbilical cord.
Yes.
So that's why we have stalk scissors.
I never knew why they became, because neither of two was maternity.
Yeah. But if you turn them upside down, that there is to go between the baby again. There's the baby's belly, there's the umbilical cord.
No, my arm's not the umbilical cord, my arm's the baby's tummy, and the umbilical cord sticking out. Yes. Right.
So
I'm cut.
Okay, so don't forget.
Not it. I've gone like a balloon.
Oh, bless. And so what I've done is you've got wadding in your kit, and what I've done is put wadding just on the front.
Right.
On the back, and that means you're going to quilt through it. It gives it a little indentation. And I pinched this from your shelves. I recommend 501.
505.
It's a temporary 505 temporary adhesive, and I just gently sprayed the wadding, never the fabric.
No.
And that look, you can see it just sticks beautifully.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's on our website.
That's on your website. So we love that as well.
That's over a third of these have gone already.
Oh, these are lovely to have. This is like a family heirloom. So I'm just going to. I started off with a knot. I've got a knot on the back, and also when you've got the wadding on the back, you can skip around.
Yes, of course.
So I'm just going to show a bit of back stitch. Then I'm going to show you my version of French knot.
Yeah, perfect.
It's actually a colonial knot. So you're going to pretend I've just started here. You're going to go backwards and then forwards. Back and so backwards.
Single thread then?
It's just one thread. Now, if you thought you might use up your old embroidery skeins, they will. It's equivalent to 2 strands, but there is nothing like cotton à broder. No. Nothing like it. It's just to.
You get this in your kit anyway.
You get it in your kit, but if you're making lots more.
Now, there's enough obviously to do all?
Yes, 2. You get 2.
Yeah.
You get 2. And the 2's plenty. But if you're ever short, just shout and we can give you more. This is like a little bit of embroidery. You can have free license to do whatever you like. So what I'm going to do up on this line here, there's a line running through here, look.
Yeah, oh, yes.
I'm not going to do that as a back stitch. I'm going to do a little weeny running stitch.
Okay. So the vein of the leaf has become a running stitch.
Yeah, you can do. Did I do that on there? Yeah, I did, actually. I did, look.
Oh, yes, yes.
So you can do what you like. You can be creative what you like. So the running stitch is just small. And do you know what? I don't mind about the size of my stitches. I'm not one of those girls that unpicks more than I sew. I can sew quite well, obviously. I've been sewing a long time. But I want you to love what you make. Don't be too tough on yourself. And I've come across lots of ladies who are very tough on themselves. And I wonder where that comes from. I'm not like that. I'm very pleased with what I make, and I know things could be better.
Yes, but I went to Jane. I think a lot of people underestimate how good they are, because I went to Jane Alcock's exhibition in Eccleshall a couple of Sundays ago, and all the ladies were going, "Oh, don't look closely, don't look closely," and I was like,
"Why?
They're beautiful." And they said, "Oh, but this one's a little bit out," and I was like, "It's not out at all. It's just."
Why do we do that? I don't know if our new generation would do that. I think it's something that happened in our schooling. We were told to unpick and make it perfect.
Yeah.
And that's certainly not what I'm going to do. So my stem here, I'm just going to whip up this stem. an ordinary stem. So if you had creative...
So we've gone back to backstitch now.
I've gone back to backstitch. So I'm just going to come up to the hyacinth and I'm going to do a load of French knots. Now, my French knots actually aren't French knots. I was informed by somebody.
Sorry, are the stitches and the French knots on the instructions?
Yes, they are on the instructions.
And you can just choose where you do backstitch and where you, like you're saying, artistic license, you just choose where you want to do it.
Generally speaking, this is all going to be backstitch.
Yes.
All going to be backstitch. So watch this space.
Okay.
It's actually called a colonial knot.
You've still got the bag on, don't you?
I know.
Okay. It's a colonial knot then.
It's now, let me just tell you this. I don't care whether it's a French knot or colonial knot. It makes no difference to me whatsoever what I call it.
Right.
It's a knot and I love it.
Okay.
So you've got
it's a Mandy Shaw knot.
You've got to stop being anal about things.
Yes, all right.
Yeah. So we don't care.
Let's get the camera ready then.
Ready? Right, here we go. So you're going to take the thread in your left hand. This is for a right-hander.
Yes, yes.
And you're going to wrap it around your needle twice. Once, twice.
Yeah.
I'm going to go next door to the hole you came out of. So I'm not going down the same hole, okay?
Yeah.
Just pop your needle in for the present.
Yeah.
And you're going to take this thread and just slightly pull it tight. Sorry, get that one out of the way.
Yeah.
Slightly pull it tight. Put your thumb, so pulling that thread tight around the needle is the secret.
Yeah.
Put your thumb on the knot,
Yeah.
very important, and take it right through. So it doesn't travel, a French knot travels.
Right. Ooh.
And this looks like a little belly button.
Yeah.
It's very pleasant.
So we've done umbilical cords, we've done belly buttons.
So I'll do it again for you. So if I say the word belly button, you get a baby's belly button.
Sticky outy one.
It's wonderful. Yes. So wrap 1, 2 round.
Yeah.
Take it down next door to the hole that you've made, not in the same hole.
Yeah.
You can lift it up a minute, push your needle down, and you're going to pull your threads tight.
Yeah.
Put your fingernail on that knot so it doesn't move, and you're going to come in here. And look at that, it's beautiful.
Oh.
Obviously, I've got very little thread, so let me just get me some more thread on. So you're going to...
So you fill the whole of that flower
the
with
whole
little
of,
knots, Mandy Shaw knots.
Mandy Shaw knots. And this is also a lovely way, if you love doll making, it's a lovely way to make some curly hair on a doll.
Oh, yes. Short curly hair.
A short curly hair.
There's the finished thing.
So we just never take more than an arm's length. That really upsets me.
So now, you'd have to be the Shaw family. You can be any family.
Yes.
But if you've got a long name, like, who's got a long name? Like Hayley, she's Marshall Wheeler Say.
Oh, no chance.
But no, she just wouldn't put family. She'd put Wheeler Marshall Say across again.
You could. Don't forget, you can write your own. You can use iron-on transfer pens. Do you sell them here?
No, not yet.
But you can do.
But you got? Did you say you've got alphabets?
Yes, we have.
So we can just make our own names up there anyway.
You could indeed. Well, I was going to just give you a little tip about this little wall hanging. Actually needs washing. Okay. Now DMC's threads are colour dyed.
Yeah.
They don't run. But actually, if you use
that's the thread you get in this kit.
Yeah. But if you, I found they have run. And it's because I've washed things with biological washing powder. So I phoned them up angrily and said, I've washed this and it has run. And they said it's because I've used biological washing powder. So don't use biological.
I don't use biological anyway.
And it would come out if you wash it again. I haven't tried to wash it again, but if I wash it again, it will come out. So non-biological washing powder.
How does this hang on the wall?
This hangs. I use little drawing pins.
Oh, okay.
It's a bit worn out, sorry.
But you could put little, if you've got a hoop, you put a hoop on the back.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I think it's adorable.
It is it's one of those things that, as I say, 2003, how old is that?
14 years.
Yeah, 14 years old. So round, twice, down. Got longer thread, it's easier. Pull this thread tight, put your fingernail, that's a top secret tip, fingernail on the knot, and pull through. and then you're just going to... You get addicted to them. And actually, by the time you fill that hyacinth with French knots or colonial knots, some will be stunning, some won't be. You will be expert on them.
Brilliant. Now, are there any other tips on the making of this? Only because we need to get onto the quilt behind us.
No more tips on making this. More French knots everywhere.
Yeah.
Other than the binding you get is prepared binding. It's ready-made.
Oh, it's a bias binding ready-made.
So your binding will most probably be a little bit bigger than that.
Yes.
And we're mitering the corners, so just check the instructions for mitering your corners.
Yep.
But you've got really gorgeous, this is lovely red check binding.
And these are just, and they're just like cross stitches.
Yeah. Always sign and date, because we wouldn't have known that's 13 years old if
14
years old if I hadn't have done that.
No.
Okay.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah,
Now, how are we doing on stock with these? Oh, well over half those have gone.
Oh, well, we had a lot of stock, which is
yes,
good
we
news.
did.
Yeah,
well over half those gone. And I just think it's really,
I think
really
it's a
cute.
really nice little family heirloom, and even, I think it's lovely to be able to give to somebody, to your family member.
Yes.
Or,
Oh, yes.
and say, I'll make it.
Yes.
Yes, you know. So.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Also, you don't have to, like, if you've got a lot of big families,
Yeah.
or their families are growing, 'cause
Yeah.
you've got 4 children,
Yeah.
eventually,
Hundreds,
maybe all
yeah.
4 of them will have more. You don't need to put the name of the flower on that side. You can just have dates on both sides.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely.
I just think
absolutely,
that's
yeah.
gorgeous.
It's cute. It's really
Right.
cute.
Now, we had a message earlier
Yes.
asking about the quilt behind us, what
Yes.
it's called.
Yes. Right, this quilt here is this is a special quilt to me. It's called Monday's Child.
Right.
And I got the idea from a very, very old vintage little book, 1940s book, and it had a picture of Monday's Child on the front, the poem.
Yes, Monday's Child is very famous. So that's in your garden, the picture.
Oh, yes. So actually, so this is, you walk past the quilt, up to the workshop, and the blue building behind there, my husband's made all of this. It's gorgeous. That's where I stitch. That is actually part of our house.
Yes.
That's where I sew, because it's a glass house, glass roof, and it's very light.
Oh.
Very nice.
So.
Yes. So we have Mondays.
do you want the pointer?
Oh, I have the pointer. Yes, do. I've got to remember this because people pick me up on I've got it wrong
Yes,
sometimes. And
Monday's
Monday's Child is fair of face. That's my daughter Abigail.
Yeah.
And Tuesday's Child is full of grace. It's my other daughter Jessica's a dancer.
Yes.
Wednesday's Child is full of woe. I haven't got one of those.
Oh, okay.
No. And Thursday's Child has far to go. That's Jess again.
Oh, okay.
She travels. What we got? Friday's Child is loving and giving. That's my Abby and Harry. All my children must love
Right.
me. And Saturday's Child works hard
for a
That's
living.
Harvey. He's got 3 jobs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 3 jobs.
And he's a student.
And well, he did have 3 jobs. He's now
Oh,
a
now
student.
student, yeah.
But he's just applied for a job in a children's toy shop.
Oh.
And but the child that is born on the Sabbath day is happy and bonny, good. Is both happy and bonny and good and gay.
Fair and wise. When I was little, and he that's born on Sabbath day is fair and wise and good and gay.
Oh, well, there you
where I
are.
was.
You see,
Yeah.
there you are. There you are.
Oh.
So it's actually all made in blocks. So you'll see they're just made in blocks. We did it as a block of the month. So
Right.
100 of these should have been made and finished, ladies.
Yes.
And it's a delicious. We've made it in grey as well. We had it in grey as well. But this fabric is a Moda range. Obviously, you can't.
But
get
we're
more.
not doing the fabric.
No,
we're just doing the patterns. Let's just look at the pattern.
So the pattern is just delicious. So I see this is my Dusty again,
Yes.
my granddaughter. This is a lovely thing to talk to them about. And the pattern has all the instructions, but there's a picture of the book. Look, do you see? That's the picture of the book that's inspired me to make it.
Oh. I'm just going to mention these. Hannah's saying, could you make it using jelly rolls or design
Oh yes,
rolls?
you can. You can absolutely. It's a jelly roll. It is jelly roll. 2.5.
Yeah,
2.5. Yeah. So 1 jelly roll will do that beautifully, but plus the extra bits and bobs. And they have all the iron-on transfers included.
Oh, wow.
And all the blocks are there as well, all how to make the blocks. So it's not an impossible quilt to make. It's one of those ones you chip away at.
Yes. So again, this could be. Oh, now hang on. If you're making it for somebody for their new baby, you've got 9 months. Oh, you've got plenty of time.
Yeah, you could do.
Well, no,
That
they
would
wouldn't
be
tell you for the
delicious.
first 3, would they?
No.
But you've
Yeah,
got plenty of time to that.
It's delicious, yeah, really. Lovely.
Hello, John and Mandy. It's such a joy watching you two. You always make me sound. Love Mandy's pattern. She makes everything so easy.
Thank you, darling. I try hard to make things for people.
Okay, so let's just go through what you get in this instruction. So how much is it? £19.99.
So it's, and don't forget these things you either buy from me or here. They're not anywhere else.
Yes,
So
yes.
they're very exclusive and they're not mass-produced.
No.
Yes.
So
these are all the
these
blocks.
drawings your drawings?
Yes,
then?
they're all my drawings.
Oh.
Yes, they're all my drawings. So these are all the little blocks you stitch. And again, put a little bag, put your stitching in, have it in your handbag, chip away at them.
So this could be when if you've got lots of train journeys, bus journeys to do. You can take
Football,
yeah.
piano lessons been there, done. Guitar lessons, cello lessons been there, done.
You could sit and do it because it's individually, so you can make those 7 individually.
yeah.
Then this is how to make the actual blocks of the quilt.
Yeah.
They're all the iron. I'll show you those in a minute.
Yeah.
Then.
So these are all the blocks, block 1, and it shows you all of this is made in either 2.5-inch squares or 1.5-inch squares. So obviously a jelly roll is perfect for that. And also jelly roll would be very nice because it would mellow in together beautifully.
Yes,
And don't forget, you don't have to do it in red. You can do any colour to match your jelly roll. And the background fabric could be any colour to match your jelly rolls as well.
Of course, yes. So if it's bright or anything, you can have,
So that it comes in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks.
Can I just, for the embroidery bit there, would you suggest like a more open weave fabric though, like a calico?
Make sure it's a quilter's calico. That is quilter's calico. Because we don't want something that's tough to stitch. No. Because it's unpleasant.
Or a linen. Would it work with a linen?
Linen's spectacular. But linen does move a little bit when you're trying to piece within blocks.
Oh,
so
yes,
I used calico with that.
Yeah.
A quilter's
calico. So they're all your different blocks then.
How
many more instructions would you want about stitches,
Yeah, that's
binding?
all there. Yeah, it's definitely all there. You just have to gather some fabric and get a nice hot iron, and you're off. You're off. And there's a quilt at the back there. So we've got it. I've made it in grey as well. I can't.
What are you looking for?
The grey version. There's a
Have we got it
version.
here?
Yeah, I've got it here somewhere. Oh, yeah.
No, where's the grey version? Have we got the grey version in the other room?
But it was nice because grey's quite trendy. I thought it looked nice.
Yes.
So sometimes when you make a quilt, you forget that you want to use it, and I wouldn't make a bright orange quilt and put it in my brown room, would I? Yeah. So sometimes it's good to make sure the quilts go with your colour scheme.
Exactly. But then I also like the fact that somebody said to me, I'm going to make you a quilt. What colour quilt do you want for the bedroom? I said, it doesn't matter. Because as long as it's a gorgeous quilt, I don't really care if it goes through the walls and the wallpaper and things like that. I quite like it. But anyway, so you get all those transfers.
I'm not quite as generous as that.
But you wouldn't make me a quilt?
No, I would, but I would want it to match.
Okay.
Not match.
Okay, the bedroom's yellow and green.
Yeah. I would want it to match, but I'd want it to be... I get really upset when my husband brings a quilt from the front room into the sitting room. Upset, stressy. It could be as untidy as anything. Toys all over the place. If the quilt is not in the right... Like if the right colour towel isn't in the right bathroom.
Oh, I'm a bit like that with towels in the bathroom. So.
I don't want that.
And if you have guests come stay and they just help themselves out the towel cupboard. Yeah. No, that's not your bathroom.
No.
Anyway, I've got to stop there.
Yeah.
Morning, John and Mandy. Just love the shows, and the banter is just great on this miserable morning from Penny in
is it
Devon.
miserable outside?
Well, we wouldn't know. It's sunny in here, isn't it? We had a quilt earlier. Do you want to see the quilt from earlier? The Christmassy one. There you go. That one.
Oh, it's nice.
We've also got the pattern for that as well. We've got the pattern for that. Just show you the pattern because there's a couple of those left.
Brilliant. Oh, the book. Oh, that's the Red and White Christmas book.
That'll be next. We'll show that in a minute. There you go.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, wait, graphics. Oh.
This Christmas quilt is something we should start thinking about soon when we buy our fabric in the sale.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. It's £19.99 anyway, and I'll tell you the code. It is BFMS02, £19.99. It is the Tis the Season to be quilt. No, Tis the Season.
To be jolly.
To be jolly quilt pattern. Oh, there it is.
Got it?
Tis the Season. That's the right one. That's the right graphics for this one.
That's not cost.
No, not this one. The one we just showed there.
Yes,
just
okay.
Okay. Confusing. Right, now there was something else we had to talk about.
What we're going to talk about? Books, cards.
Oh, right, we've got two books that we haven't got here.
Yes.
Somebody, well, we don't know what's happened to them, but Mandy's got these two incredible books. We've only got a minute or so.
Yeah.
The one we had earlier sold out. But we've got two other books. Do you want to show which one you want to talk about first, and we can talk about it? There, this one. Yeah. This is your latest.
This is the latest one, Red and White Christmas. It'd be a love. Let me just talk to you about. People think Christmas is finished at Christmas. It doesn't. Christmas is up to New Year and over. People that stitch like me will be stitching busy, doing Christmas cakes, getting ready for Christmas. And when Christmas actually comes, it's nice to chill out and then do a little bit of Christmas stitching.
Yes.
So this is a perfect book for then. So if you want something for someone's stocking, it's $9.99.
£12.99. But however, if you want to see some of the projects in the book, you can also get the Christmas cards.
Yeah.
There's the little white mice.
These are lovely. I thought these would be lovely to give to your sewing friends.
Yeah.
Somebody who appreciated them.
Cards are for sale. The cards are for sale. But these are pictures from the book. $7.99 for 10. You get two of each design. Yeah. Little stockings there. Look gorgeous. 10
friends in your quilt group. That would be impressive, wouldn't
it? Yes, exactly. And then you've got the hoopies.
So these are all in the books. You can buy the book to make these things, but these are the Christmas cards as well.
And then, no, we've not seen that one, I don't think, have we?
Well, we have. That is in the book. It's one I haven't shown you guys before because I kept things secret. Keep things back.
No, it's fine.
But it's a little small heart like this, but it's lovely to make. Lovely to give as a gift tag type thing. But very nice in a Christmas card.
Very beautiful on a Christmas card. So the Christmas cards are available. Pack of 10. £7.99. You do get the envelope. They are high quality.
Oh, they are very high quality.
And all of the projects were in that book there, which is £12.99. We also very quickly have another book to show you, which is always hugely popular.
Yeah.
It's the wreath book,
Yeah.
Christmas wreaths and garlands, which we haven't got anything
We
here.
haven't got anything to show, but it's the one, the great big one with the felt one with all the animals on, all the Christmas critters on.
But you can also adapt it to make it Easter, to make it other things as well if you want to, can't you?
Yeah.
That one's £9.99. There's 11. Now, the other thing is, as Mandy was saying earlier, how much would you pay for a pattern? £9.99. You're getting 11 ideas and inspirations and everything.
But books are really good value. I mean, and they love it having a bookshelf. Bookshelves should be cherished.
Yes.
I just wandering around last night. The library here in Birmingham is unbelievable. The architecture, is that not? So bookshelf should be cherished.
Been on the roof?
Have I been on the roof? No, darling.
You've got to go on the roof. There's a secret roof garden.
Oh, is there? Is it amazing? Well, it's a bit cold.
Cold now. Go next year when you come back. Now, how long have I got? Oh, I've got 2.5 minutes. I was going to start have a lovely Christmas. We've got a bit more time. Let's talk about stock then very quickly.
What have we got left?
The book that was from the first out, sold out. The trug is sold out. The sewing, the French sewing roll, sold out. There are a few Christmas cards left.
Yes.
That's from the first hour.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Oh, now, 'Tis the Season quilt from the earlier show. There's a couple of those left. They're just the patterns. They're just the patterns. From this hour, this one, we're very, very limited on that now. Very, very limited. They're what, sorry? Right, and we're almost single figures in those. Almost single figures in those. £26.99. And remember, it is reversible. That's why it's called 2 becomes 1. It is reversible.
Yep.
Get all the ribbon and everything, and we're suggesting that you do buy some of the foamy
interface. If you want the stiffer bag,
if you want a stiffer version.
Yeah, that's the soft, squodgy one.
Okay, so that's the bag. Then,
oh, the calendar.
The calendar. She's just. Oh, you've switched me off. 3/4 of those have been checked out. There's more in basket, so if you do want that. This is what happened last time. By the end of the show, there were 3 or 4 things left, but by the time I went home, they'd all gone. So please be careful. Also, if you're watching later on, ring the call centre and just see if someone hasn't checked out. Because what happens is, if we have 100 of them, and 100 people put them in the basket, we say, oh, it's sold out. But then somebody might not check out, and you might be lucky if you just give the call centre a ring. You might be that lucky person if you really want it.
Yes, indeed, that's good. Yeah.
Right.
So what are you doing for Christmas Day?
I'm here on Christmas morning.
Where's your Christmas dinner going to be?
On the Wirral. So I drive from here to my brother's house on the Wirral, have my lunch there, then the next day's Nana Kate's birthday, then I drive back, then I've got a wedding the next day, and then the next day I'm back in here.
Oh, so it's quite busy and lovely.
Yeah, oh no, yes. I'm not sad.
I'm not sad. You're going to come and play with me.
Oh, I'll come
I'm going to try and video me in my onesie and send it through. And we'll try and do the dance for you. Feliz Navidad. Because we do a family dance, so I'll try and get it videoed and we send it in. Make sure they have time.
Do you want to say anything? Because you've got 10 seconds left.
Oh, happy Christmas. Have a wonderful Christmas with your family and friends. Look after your neighbours if they're lonely. I know it's quite tough, but just pop in for a big party. Yeah.
Thank you ever so much. I'll be back after the break with Premier Fabrics.
Take care.
Follow us on Instagram. Search for our Sewing Quarter page and follow us to get our latest posts. Shop with us this Sunday and Monday and you'll receive a free thread pack worth £8.99 with your first order over £10. To thank you for your first Sewing Quarter purchase, we'll include this pack of 7 Gutermann sew wool threads designed to match the Fenton House fabric range. It includes beautiful jewel tones on 100 metre spools. Made from 100% polyester, this strong thread is great quality, colour fast and guaranteed knot-free. It's ideal for both machine and hand sewing. So shop now at www.sewingquarter.com and claim your free threads when you spend just £10.
Hi, I'm Lucy Brennan and these are my 3 top tools. My first top tool is a rotary cutter. It's really easy to use and it makes quilting much quicker. I can cut through lots of layers of fabric more quickly and it just speeds up the whole process so that I can get to the sewing part. My second top tool is using a quilting ruler. I love the creative grids brand because it has the grit in the ruler. And the reason I love using the ruler so much is because you get that accuracy for cutting out your pieces, and this size is perfect because it has the different measurements for doing inches and half-inch increments, so I can get all of my pieces cut for my quilt. My third top tool is a cutting mat. If you're using the rotary cutter and a ruler, this is vital. It protects any surface that you're cutting on and stops it from getting damaged. And I recommend that people buy the largest size that they can for the space that they're working with, so that you can get the full width of the fabric cut easily.
Join us for some festive fun on Wednesday the 6th of December for these adorable new reindeer toys from star designer Jo Carter. Featured in the current issue of Simply Sewing magazine, our brand new kit includes enough materials to make both Rudolph and his reindeer friend, along with Jo's expert instructions. They'll make the perfect Christmas gift for children in your family and for big kids too. So don't miss Jo Carter's brilliant show at 10 AM on Wednesday, only on Sewing Quarter, Freeview Channel 78.
Okay, now something dreadful's just happened. I've just broken my earpiece, so I can't hear anything that's going on whatsoever. I'm just going to show you this, right? I'm just going to show you this very quickly. This is the grey one that Mandy was talking about. Remember the gorgeous, gorgeous Monday's Child quilt pattern there? That's the one that Mandy was talking about in the grey. Right, you're going to have to go to an advert or something, I'm afraid. There's the one, it's in red. Because I've just got to try and fix this now. Hang on, I'll be all right. There we go. Sorry about that, everyone. Yes, I was just holding the quilt up and I snapped my earpiece, but I'm fine, thank you. Oh, hang on, let's just get rid of that then. Right, okay. So now I'm just going to do a very, very quick recap of the 9 o'clock festive sew special. Can only have a couple left, surely. Just a couple of these left. Today's price and today's price only. You know, we're doing 12 days of Christmas, right? We're doing 12 days of Christmas. Special purchase for you. It's only supposed to be seen at 9 o'clock, right? There's literally about 8 of these left, right? You don't buy the bag, obviously. You buy the kit to make the bag. Was £34.99, but for today and today only, £26.99. That's how it comes. It's got the instructions and all the fabric you need and all the bits and bobs and everything you need to make that. The lining, the gorgeous lining, £26.99. So give us a call if you want that very, very quickly. Okay, I've got Premier Fabrics. I've got Premier Fabrics, and they're gorgeous. They are gorgeous. Oh, I don't know where to start. I love these. Right, now, it's a Bohemian collection. Right, I'm just going to change, I'm going to bring them out, and then I'm going to change the order as we go. But I'll start with the one that's at the top. Look at this. Now, obviously, this is a meter that I'm showing you here. This is called a Lotus Talavera. It's from the Bohemian range. Isn't it just absolutely gorgeous? Now, I need to tell you, I have got it in different colorways, and I'm just sorting out the colorways so you can see all the 3 colorways. Yep, comes in 3 different colors. So that one is, right, how do you know which color that is then? Oh, okay. So it'd be interesting to see what the others are called, won't we? So it's £6.99 for half meter. It's beautiful, beautiful free spirit cotton. Isn't it lovely? I'll just hold it up for you. I think that's lovely. Apparently Talavera is a place in Spain. So that's now let's work out what I would call it. I'd say that was the green one. The green one is the Lotus Talavera. That's the green one. Well, only because I've got it in a very, very similar colourway, you see. I've also got it in like a turquoise, which is this one, turquoise and yellow. Excuse me. This one's called Saffron. This one's actually got a name. Oh, it's lovely. Isn't that nice? So it's saffron. Oh, it's saffron. Oh, so the colour of this one is lotus. So that's lotus, right? This is saffron. That's nice, isn't it? Keep looking at that. Isn't it beautiful? $6.99 for half a metre. Right now, the other colourway is so dramatically different. So lotus, saffron, and is this one a spice one as well? Oh, this one's called indigo. That's dramatic, isn't it? Oh, we need more of this already. We're only just showing it, but look at that. Excuse me. That one's indigo, Talavera fabric. Isn't it gorgeous? 100% cotton from Free Spirit, so you know it's good quality, right? Now I'm going to lift it up, right, because it looks gorgeous there, right? But then from a distance, look at that. That is striking. Now, do you know what? Do you know what? I'm thinking Anna Maria, it looks like Anna Maria Horner from a distance, but close to, I think it looks like a Liberty. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Talavera is a pottery that they make in Spain, and these are very, very similar to prints on the pottery in Spain. That's good. Right, okay, so then let's move on to the snowflake. I don't know if it's called snowflake, that's just the name I'm giving it. That's the John name for it. Oh, no, it's Morocco. This one reminds me of Morocco. Look from a distance. Looks like gorgeous, gorgeous Moroccan tiles. Dena Designs Indigo. Oh, Bahia. Now, that's not Moroccan, that's from Brazil. And you don't say the H either, you say Bahia. Yeah, and also, there's an awful lot of, in San Diego, there's lots of hotels called, you know, like roads called Bahia. Yeah. We love that one. So that one's in indigo. Got it in two other colourways. I know, I can see people coming in on that one. I can't. Hannah's telling me there are people coming in for that one. Then this colour. I'll do a distance again for you. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? That's lovely. Oh, wow. These are gorgeous. Now, I need to tell you how big the print is. Okay, now this one's called Saffron. I think that might be a mistake, but there you go. It's the one you're going to get if you order LMRW96. This is the one you're going to get. Now, look, these squares are 1.5 inches square. Like the block would be 1.5 inches square. It's nice, isn't it? Now, it also comes in a red and pink, which will be called... Yes. No, this is Lotus now, this one. Oh, that's nice. That's lovely, isn't it? Now, Hannah's thinking some accessories for our bedroom. That's nice. Where's your sewing room then, Hannah? I've not been, I don't know any of your rooms. $6.99. The only time I was invited round was, oh no, you didn't even do it. It was the day after, the day we got crashed into at the back. And the next day Hannah went, well, I did think of inviting you in for coffee. Because you're a bit shaken up that some man had just driven into the back of our car. Anyway. Why would I say no? As long as we go to Costa for my yeah, okay. Oh, so I'll be wait. She said, wait till I've redecorated, John. $6.99. Have they arrived, the new radiators? Oh, that was quick. All right then. Okay then. I've got a hole in my kitchen ceiling as well. Right. Which one should I do now? Now, this is Hannah's favourite. The big paisley. So I'm guessing... Oh, no, I better not guess. Yeah, Lotus Gypsy, this one. Oh, I love it. Yeah, I'll do that in a minute. I'll put all the lotuses together, then we'll do all that. That's nice, isn't it? But you see, Hannah's seeing soft furnishings. I'm seeing clothes. Summer jumpsuit might be a bit much for you in this one, Hannah. You could do some panels in this. $6.99 for half a metre. Oh, wait till you see the dramatic. Wait till you see the dramatic colour choices. Look. Oh. Now, it is a big pattern. I'm not sure if it'd be any good. Well, I might be wrong. Not sure if, excuse me, if it'd be any good for quilting. No, I don't mean the weight of the fabric. I mean the print, because you could use it for a backing of a quilt. That'd be gorgeous. But I'm not going to get the hexes out now. But yes, if you're doing the quilt as you go rug ones, or the ones with big sections, then this would work, wouldn't it? Oh, I love it though. Let me put my hand in there. See, that's how big the print is. You see what I mean? $6.99. I love it, half a metre. That's gorgeous, isn't it? Do you know what I'm going to suggest in a minute as well, though? You see, we're saying put all the lotuses together, put all the saffrons together, put all the indigos together. I think these three paisleys would look amazing together. This is Hannah's total and utter favourite. Look at that. So is this saffron? No. Saffron. Gypsy. No. Curtains would be nice, but I'd line them. Make them heavy. Or blind. Are you having a blind in your bedroom? No, this won't go in your bedroom. Oh, this is downstairs, I was going to say. Not that I've ever been in her bedroom, but I know she has pinks and greys upstairs and yellows downstairs, you see. Right, now the last one, the last design. These are just stunning. The paisleys are absolutely flying at Anitonia. Yeah. Right, now a lot of the time when we do new collections like this, people put them in the basket and the paisley ones are flying at. Look at this. Oh, I love this one. Lotus Kamala. There was a restaurant in Twickenham called Kamala. It was vegetarian. I remember that, vegetarian Indian food. So hang on, we've got a new... Oh, Lotus is the colour and Kamala's the print. Right? Then we've got the Kamala in the saffron. Look. Nice, isn't it? Do you know, some quilts are just one fabric, aren't they? And it's the quilting. I'm thinking these would look lovely, just no patchwork, just as a big, they call them stripy quilts or something like that. What's the one where they do it all just one fabric and they quilt just one fabric? Whole cloth quilts. Whoa, look at that one. Oh, I think I've saved the best till last. Oh, this goes so well in my house. Oh. Okay, I'm warning you at home, do not Google Kamala. Hannah's just Googled it, and it brings up a very, very frightening looking man with a mask on. Anyway, I love it. Oh, look at it from a distance again. It's so dramatic, look at that. Oh, I really love that. I really, really love that. So that's it, that's all of your fabrics. That's all 12 of your fabrics. Oh, okay. Now, normally at this stage, I'll go, let's do teaming. I'm actually going to say now, please be careful. Please be careful. People checking out already, right? Now, normally on a show like this, we mix and match and people decide and go, well, have some of that, have some of that. It's flying out. It's absolutely flying out. The Paisley and the Kamala especially. That's right, isn't it? Right, so now Hannah wants me to put all the indigos together. So, that was this one. Am I right? Is that, no, oh, the blue tile's indigo, then that one's obviously indigo, and that one's indigo. You see now, the thing is, these are all called indigo. You see now, I mean, they're gorgeous. They're totally gorgeous, but I'm not sure that because you'd think all the indigo ones are going to go together beautifully. I'm not sure that they would. This blue Paisley, flying out, absolutely flying. It's not called Paisley, it's called Indigo Gypsy from the Bohemia range. Let's have a good look. Let's have another look at it. I'll go through all four of these first. I'll go through all four of these, but I'm thinking, right? Yeah, I'd buy them. Well, this is a meter. What I'm showing you here is a meter. I'm coming round. Oh, do you know what? They make gorgeous, like, wide trousers, but I'm just thinking of a nice full skirt with that fabric. I just think that's beautiful. That fabric ruched together is really exciting. Now, Hannah's seeing a bag. I'm seeing a skirt, or I'm seeing very, very wide trousers like this. You know, those very wide, not that wide. Wide, soft trousers. Oh, I think it's lovely. Nice blouse, nice shirt. I'd say make it more of a shirt than a blouse. Or you could do like, oh, hello. You could do an oversized blouse, couldn't you, in it? With leggings. Nice, we're getting carried away. Okay, so that's indigo in the Gypsy. Oh, duster coat. Dust coat with side seams that stay open right up to the waist, so that there's a designer that does it. Fern used to wear it all the time. So you make a duster coat, but you don't sew the two side seams from there down. So when you walk, you've got two flappy bits at the front and a big flappy bit at the back. Do you know what I mean? Right, Laurie. Morning, John. Oh, and Mandy. Great show. Just want to say those Paisley fabrics, especially the blue, would look great as Mandy's bag. Just an idea. Yeah, Laurie, they would, wouldn't they? This is gorgeous, isn't it? Now, this one tells a completely different story, doesn't it, to the Paisley, to the Gypsy. This one's Bahia, or Bahia. How do you say it then, Hannah? Bahia. Bahia, yeah, but Bahia sounds nice. That's how they say it in San Diego, Bahia. But if you're actually at the mines where the Bahia emeralds come from, it's Bahia. Right? That's that one. Oh, Lynn's question. What size is the pattern on the Talavera? I shall measure that for you now. In fact, I'm doing a Talavera in indigo now, so we can look at the fabric and I'll measure it at the same time. Hang on, distance. Oh, they're so beautiful, aren't they? Really, really beautiful. Yeah, right, okay, so where am I measuring from then, Lynn? So, let me go from the top of the ogee to the bottom of the ogee there. It's 4.5 inches from that point at the top of the ogee there to the bottom of the ogee there. 4.5 inches. And the width is 2.25 inches. Oh, no. Yeah, 2.5 inches, 2.5 inches. The mandala itself in the middle is 1.75 inches. I think they're lovely, aren't they? So that's the Talavera in indigo. And then the last indigo fabric is the, oh, they're so beautiful. These, you see, all of these look nice in my house. Oh, no. The thing is, I don't go by colour scheme, I kind of go by pattern. Look. They're lovely. These, You see, the trouble is, I've decorated my house now and everything, you know what I mean? And now I'm thinking, it's been 5 years since I moved in, and now I'm thinking, oh, I could make the Indian princess bedroom. I could make new blinds for the Indian princess bedroom. There's not an Indian princess lives in it. I love that. I think that's gorgeous. And I love, can you see on the background, excuse me, it's not a solid background. It's like got kind of, there you can see there. It's like what? Oh, looks like rain, apparently. Monsoon rain. I was thinking more of a grain. So that one there is Kamala in indigo. So they are the 4 indigos that I've done. Please check out your baskets. Okay, so they're the indigos. Let's do the saffrons now then. Indigo is the most popular of the colours so far. Right, okay, so saffron's this one. Saffron's this one. Saffron's this one. And saffron's this one. Oh, now you see, I think they blend together better than the indigos did. They're nice, aren't they? Those 4 together are beautiful. Yes, you see now, before we couldn't figure out why they put that in saffron, but I can see why now. That's beautiful. That looks like, do you know what it looks like? It looks like a sunny day and a pond, and just the ripples in the pond I'm seeing, and the reflections of the colours. Well, now I'm thinking of, what's that film I love? Judi Dench, Maggie Smith, Go and Live in a Hotel in India. Marigold Hotel. That's what I'm thinking of. I'd love that film. And the trouble is, the film, I want to do that. I want to leave and go and live in India. But it's a bit romanticised, isn't it? It's not really like that, is it? Do the paisley one first. It's not called paisley, it's called gypsy. Nice, though, isn't it? Love this one. It's a very bold paisley, isn't it? It's funny how, isn't it funny how patterns go round and round in not fashion, but, you know, like when I was little, my dad's cravats were paisley and his ties were paisley, and paisley was thought of as like an old man kind of design and colour and everything, but this is just vibrant, isn't it? Little Paul would have a field day with his word board on this one, wouldn't he? No, I don't want the word board out, no thank you. I'm just thinking of little Paul sitting at home going, my head hurts. £6.99 for half metre. Now, obviously, what I'm showing you there is a metre. This is a half metre. This is what you get for your half metre, for your £6.99. It's that free spirit cotton, remember, so you know it's going to be good. Oh, look. Right, Hannah wants some of this. She'd make bolsters out of it. 44 inches wide. What shaped? Okay, what's a posh-shaped cushion? Oh, which one? A cushion that's not a square, she's saying. You can make a paisley-shaped cushion. No. So this is Saffron Gypsy. She doesn't like that idea. Okay. Okay. So that's saffron paisley. Then I've got saffron. Yeah, this is saffron, yeah. Talavera, this one is. So this is very like, they're saying, the pattern on some pottery they do in Spain. It's lovely though, isn't it? Saffron Talavera, £6.99 for half a metre. Beautiful cotton, machine washable. I'd love to know. I'd love to know what you're buying this for. What are you going to make out of all of this gorgeous fabric? Oh, right. Oh, I've got some of that. No, I can't show you. They're just showing me what the Talavera pottery is. I've got, but I tell you what I bought. But I bought mine in Morocco. That's really weird. When I was filming in Morocco, I've got loads of bowls and dishes and everything. Yeah. I think that's beautiful. I think Dena went for a holiday there. If you want to know more about, oh no, hang on, it's only got Dena there. It's what's her full name? Oh, come on, John. Anyway, if you go to Dena Designs, you can look at her. She's got a whole website and a blog and everything like that. She's very colourful. I'd say these fabrics really, really sum up her life. Hannah likes her house. White walls, but lots and lots of colourful things in there. Okay. Dena Designs. Just look up Dena Designs, and I'm sure you'll find it. Okay. Oh, that could be a daughter's house then. Because she went to her daughter's house for Thanksgiving. That's where all the pictures are that Hannah... Not that we're stalking her. It's on her website. It's on her website. Okay, last two of these. Oh, okay, I'll do that after this. Do you know what? That'd be a lovely wallpaper. I wonder if she does wallpapers. Not that we sell wallpapers. Would she do nice towels? Oh, I don't know if I like towels like that, though. I like my... Yeah, but this has to be used. I hate it when you go to someone's house and they give you a towel because it's the posh bathroom and they haven't washed it because it doesn't dry any of it. In my gym, they've just bought loads and loads of new towels and they put them all out and they look lovely on the counter, but they haven't washed them. So you try and have a shower and you're drying off, right? And it's not drying you. Right, I've got to give you an update. Speaking of restaurants in Twickenham, do you remember L'Auberge at the foot of Richmond Hill? Oh, yes, I do. Those lovely restaurants at the bottom of Richmond Hill. I wanted to live on Richmond Hill, but I couldn't afford it. Beautiful, really lovely. What are you doing there anyway? You live in the Highlands. Right, I've got to do an update on Gypsy in Indigo. Right, we only launched this 20 minutes ago. And there are now less than 10 metres of this blue one, the Indigo one, yeah? Right, there are 10 metres left, but 8 people have got it in their basket. So if they all buy a metre, that'll leave me with 2 metres. Yeah, Hannah's just working out with her calculator. So please be careful. If you want that one, please, please, please be careful. What it is when you put it in your basket to check out, we can't see until you check out how much you've actually you've taken. Also, remember, it still hasn't been fixed. If you want more than 1.5 meters, you do have to ring the call centre. It is lovely. Right, okay. Oh, Indigo Kamala. Right, hang on a second then. That's all right. No, I'll get back to my... Indigo Kamala. Now, Hannah likes this one. This is it, isn't it? Oh, yes, sorry, this one. My favourite one. This one, sorry, I was getting confused. No, my confusion. Yeah. It's gorgeous. Oh, I'd love to know what you're making out of it. I'd love to know what you're making out of that. Got a question. I've said that, 44 inches. That's right, Carol, 44 inches, my love. Oh, Andrew and Hillary messaged him. No. I haven't got their message. Oh, there it is. Morning, John. You should go on the Marigold TV programme. You'd have so much fun. I know, I don't think I'm old enough yet, though, Andrew. They're all retired, aren't they? Thank you. Oh, Mo sent a message about the restaurant. Oh, hang on, it hasn't come up yet. Mo. She says, I was there in the 60s and remember most of it. They say if you were around in the 60s, you don't remember it. But anyway, she says, you must have been in your pram. No, I'm only 39. Yeah, in fact, we'll have been, in the 60s, we'll have been in some RAF base. I wouldn't have been in Richmond. I only moved to Twickenham when I was working at Twickenham Film Studios. Oh, sorry. Well, Hannah's looking at curtains. I'm looking at a pleated skirt again, but look, when you pleat it, look how gorgeous. When you pleat it, look how gorgeous it looks pleated because the pattern all concertinas up, doesn't it? That one's not falling properly there. I just think it's beautiful. And then if you made a skirt out of it, it opened and wafted. That's a knife pleat, that one. Yeah. I'm going to sneeze. Oh, excuse me. I thought I think my cold's gone. I haven't got any cold symptoms. It's just this silly little tickly cough now that won't go away. Okay, so oh, I've got to go back to this, haven't I? No, it's fine. If you want to see anything. Oh. Indigo Gypsy. Right, there's only half a metre left, so that's gone. Indigo Gypsy's gone. Told you it would, didn't I? Told you. Right, this is also saffron. I think this is very elegant, this one, very sophisticated. Hannah saying very much her. Sophisticated isn't really a word that you'd put with Hannah. Well, no, I take that back. Sophisticated isn't a word you put with working Hannah. You know these people, and she'll go mad at me now, but you know these people who look as rough as anything during the day, and then they get ready to go. Pam used to be the same, used to work with Pam who said Blaz. During the day, she'd look like I loved her, I absolutely adored Pam, but she was plain Jane. And then you go out to a party and you'd be like, flipping heck, Pam. How did that? It's only the same person with different hair. Well, not even different hair, but washed hair, you know what I mean? £6.99, half a metre. Lovely. Right, so we've done indigo and we've done saffron. Now we've just got to do lotus, haven't we? Is that right? There's only three colours. So that one's lotus, that one's lotus, that one's lotus. And that one's lotus. You say, oh, now. Hang on, I'll put that one next to that one. Oh, is there one in the ball ring? Oh, have a look. Aren't they lovely? So these are all the lotus range. I'll start with the this one. See, that's nice, isn't it? That's fresh. I'd say that was very, very fresh, that one. Bahia or Bahia. I don't think, have I been at the ball ring? Oh, yes, I've been in the ball ring, yes. Okay, so I walked past it yesterday then, or Friday. Oh, okay, no, I want to walk past it then. Oh. I could go to, oh, what day is it? I'm going for lunch with Bonnie tomorrow. We're going shopping around there. I'll look tomorrow. Oh, that's nice. It's nice, that pink. Do you know what's almost sort of jewel, that grained effect in the background makes it look very jewel, doesn't it? Nice. Oh, I love it. Yes, it's lovely that the background, because the, oh, can you not see it at home? Because it's the same on this one. It's kind of like the colours are kind of almost drawn on. They're not solid. Can you see that at home? Oh, yeah, you must be able to see that. That's lovely, isn't it? I suppose that what they're doing is trying to, inspired by the hand painting of the pottery at the beginning. Beautiful. There's lots. If you look at the attention to detail going on in there, there's lots and lots going on, isn't there? Like a negligee or a lounging jacket. I've got no. Hannah said, could she make a posh dressing gown out of it? You mean like a kimono? No, kimonos. Normally, all the kimonos we make are all indoor kimonos, aren't they, mainly? Yes, you could make a lovely, like just a little throw that you throw over your gym jams in the morning when you go down to make your flatmate's breakfast. It does. Last week I was in bed on my day off, and my phone beeped at 7:15 or 7:14 in the morning. It was Hannah with, now about tomorrow's show, da, 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 da. And I was like, you're up early. She went, yeah, I've made breakfast for all my housemates. And I was like, do they want breakfast? And she was like, no, but I've made it. I'm up. They've got to get up. So that one goes there. Hannah, true friends don't care what your home is like. Invite John round for a coffee. Now, I'll wait. And also, can you make sure your flatmates are out and your neighbour? Apparently, Hannah's got a neighbour that upsets all her friends. And it's not his fault. It's not his fault. It's just, they don't like him. I've already blocked him before I've gone round, so it's fine. Talavera in the Lotus. This is the very first one I showed you, this one, isn't it? It's nice, isn't it? Lovely, subtle colours. Really, really gorgeous subtle. Well, this is the way it's meant to be. But I was doing it your way. So this is the top here. That's the top there. There you go. So it is a directional fabric. If you're making anything like a dress out of it, doesn't matter if you're doing a quilt or something. £6.99 for half a metre. And then the last one in the Lotus. Oops. And then I have to have a recap, won't I? I'll probably do in a second. Yeah. So that one goes there. And then this is the Lotus Gypsy. We call it the Paisley one here, but it's called Gypsy. Well, you like it because it's got ochre in it. Look. It's lovely, isn't it? Really, really lovely. Right, I'm going to go through now. All the gypsies are flying out, but I will go through and do a bit of a stock check with you now on all of them. Okay, right. So let's start with. Well, let's start with the gypsy, if that one's because the blue gypsy, the indigo gypsy, is already gone. So, saffron in the gypsy. Oh, excuse me. Right, a third of the stock has been checked out and gone, and a handful of you have got it in their baskets. Now, like the others, they haven't bought half a metre. Most people have bought a metre or a metre and a half. Oh, yes, Teresa, my love. It's cotton, 100% cotton. It's free spirit cotton, so it's really, really beautiful cotton. Yeah, 44 inches wide, machine washable. They'll say 30 degrees, but I always wash cotton on 40. It's just beautiful, isn't it? So you're all right with that one at the moment, but please, please, please be careful. Please be careful with that one. And we just did the pink one, didn't we? So the blue's gone. The blue's gone. The indigo. Yes. Okay. So now, somebody wants to see this one with which one? Any of them? Okay. Right. Somebody loves this one, which is saffron. I know. I think maybe you're frightened about the name because that's called Saffron Bahia or Bahia, right? But I think that goes with so many of the different designs. I think it looks lovely with the saffron, this one. Look, don't they look gorgeous together? So this one here is Saffron Bahia, this one is Saffron Kamala. You see, because I think they've called this one saffron, even though there's no yellow in it, I think they've called it that because it goes so beautifully with all the other saffron. I think those two together work beautifully together. $6.99. Okay, so I'm going to take the Kamala one out. In fact, I'm going to put the, let me put the pink, the Lotus Kamala in on that, because I think that one will work nicely with the grey as well. Do I mean Lotus? Yes, I do mean Lotus. Oh, yes, you see, that works as well. That's nice, isn't it? Hannah's seen a weekend bag. And a weekend away, please. You just had one, haven't you? How many days holiday have you got left? Oh, you need to check. Everyone's been told. Everyone else got the email. Oh. Maybe you're just there and you haven't opened it yet. Right, what else would that one look nice with? So the gypsy. Let me look. Oh, yes, that's nice. So this is still the Saffron Bahia. This one here is the Gypsy in Lotus. You see, I'm thinking they should have put this one in the Lotus range rather than the Gypsy range. But you know what I'm also thinking? I'm going to be a little bit outrageous here now. So, that goes there. What do these three look like together? So this is saffron, this is indigo. And that one's Lotus. You see, they look nice together as well, don't they? I can't put three graphics in. So this is saffron, this is indigo, this is Lotus. You see, I think they look gorgeous together as well, don't they? Okay, Hannah's seen them in a lovely house. See, I'm almost seeing the blue as a go day. So if you did an inverted pleat like this, right, so if you did an inverted pleat like that, so on your skirt, your panels are in those two, obviously it matches your seams, and then when the pleats opened, there was just that behind the pleat, see? Okay, so this is saffron, this is Lotus, this is indigo. Nice. Right, so what will we do? I don't know who that was that asked about the indigo in the pattern, but if you want to see anything together, I'm here for another 10 minutes or so. So send me a message, or if you've already checked out, let me know what you're going to make yours out, what you're going to make out of yours. Indigo is definitely the most popular colourway. How are we doing on this? Because this was getting low last time I've wafted this. This is indigo. So if you want that, come on in and get it. Excuse me. It's ever so pretty, isn't it? They're like the mandala. Oh, do you know what's back on telly that I haven't watched? 24 Hours in A&E. Don't know what made me suddenly think of that. I think it's because I haven't watched any of Tattoo Fixers this time. And I always think of mandalas of that girl in Tattoo Fixers. Because whenever they do a design, whatever they ask for, she does it in mandala. And then from that, I got, oh, I noticed there was an advert for 24 Hours in A&E, and I haven't seen that either. Oh, what? Doctor Who? Oh, Miriam Margolyes, yeah. Okay, that's what Andrew and Hilary were talking about earlier. That's the show. No. It started off by them all going to India, the first series, and then they went to Japan, they went to LA, they went to all the different places. Now that Rusty Lee's on the latest one, isn't she? You've missed 3 series. Miriam Margolyes. She's very funny, isn't she? She used to be at the National a lot, didn't she? Right, next. Oh, this one. Oh, bless you. Hannah's sneezing now. Saffron, Talavera. I'm very confused now. Why are you calling it pumpkin? Okay. I'm not getting involved, but my producer and my director have got nicknames for each other. And Hannah calls Ginger Mike Pumpkin. Isn't that lovely? Not that they call each other nicknames, but this fabric lovely. They're so beautiful, aren't they? I'd love to know what you're going to make out of these. Oh, right. Now, lots of you, the Mandy Shaw items, lots of them are now checked out, but please carry on checking out. Please carry on checking out with them, because they're not yours until you've checked out. Love. Oh, let's do a distance. Let's do a distance. From a distance. Oh, we all started singing that. That's I'm going to have to think of new songs, aren't I? What song is that anyway? From a distance. I'm seeing Bette Midler sing it. I'm hearing Bette Midler sing it. From a distance. Can you get it? From a distance. No. Never mind. Dena Designs Indigo Kamala from the Bohemia range. Bright, it's gorgeous, gorgeous colours in here. You got like flame, coral, yellow, scarlet. Where this would go in my Indian princess bedroom, I think, because it's got 3 different colours on the wall. One wall is dark red, one wall is like a deep, deep mustard, and then the other wall is like this blue. The bed doesn't have drapes around it because it's a big 4-poster turn of the century Indian bed, but it's got a very, very simple duvet set on it that Ken and Barbie bought me from one of their exotic holidays. It's got, what's that matting underneath that's like woven weeds? What's that called? Like a rush matting. No, I don't mean that. What's it called? That kind of... You know the carpet that's like, they have to glue it to the floor and it's like woven, I don't know what it is, rushing. And then I've got a sari the blind is made of a gorgeous sari that I've got. And then I've got all this furniture that I'd sent. This is years ago and I had lots of money. Not anymore. Might have to sell it soon. Really, really gorgeous. So on one wall is an old Indian gate that's been turned into a mirror. And then another one, I've got an old two Indian paintings on two of the walls. And I've got this huge cupboard, which the doors have come from somewhere exotic and they've made a cupboard to go. Oh, it's very lovely. I go in there for a bit of peace and quiet in that room. There's no noise in my house, only me. Except Norman's not been well again. I've had to chase him with the broom again this week. Only because he keeps throwing up everywhere. Norman's my cat. Norman's my cat. Yes. Anyway, back to the fabric. $6.99. He's fine. He just I shout at him, and then I feel guilty at shouting at him. And then he goes and wheezes on the landing. So I shout at him again because I've shouted at him. Oh. Anyway, $6.99, half a metre. It's beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. Okay. Somebody wants to see the pink ones again. Do you mean the lotus ones? Is that lotus pink? Yes, it is. Yeah. Right, okay, so let me push that one over there. So we'll start with this one. It's very delicate, all the pink ones are very, very delicate. It's nice, isn't it? Pyjamas, lounging pants. What else? That could do lounging pants, pyjamas, cushions, drapes, bed runner. I'm just wondering about using it on the diagonal for some reason. Not sure why. On the bias. Drag backs, is that what they're called? No, tie backs. Of course I meant tie backs. It's very hot in here. Right. $6.99. Half a metre. You've gone very quiet. I can't speak now. You've gone very quiet on your messages. Oh, Bette Midler. Bette Midler did sing From a Distance. But what's the rest of the song? Is it from Beaches? Is it from the film Beaches? Oh, have you not watched Beaches? Oh, you've got to watch it. Watch it this afternoon, Hannah, when you get in. Or you're going out for a Sunday lunch. Yeah, watch Beaches when you get in. You'll sob all afternoon. $6.99, half metre. Okay. So, on the journey in here this morning, Hannah was going, oh, little Paul was so drunk on Friday. Little Paul so drunk. And then I was saying, oh, what typical little Paul, blah, blah. Were you drunk? And she went, no, not at all. Chris walked in and went, oh, Hannah, how drunk were you on Friday night? Anyway, I don't know, I left them to it. Apparently Ian, the head buyer, he's a bit of a goer as well when he's out drinking. No, his wife was there. Didn't his wife join up with you as well? Is she lovely? I bet she is, isn't she? Lotus gypsy fabric, $6.99. Yeah, I knew he'd have a lovely wife. They call it the gypsy fabric. But is tomorrow's menu ready? Okay. I just suddenly saw the clock. $6.99 for half a metre. Someone's just messaging asking if we got any mice or apples and pears left from the Liberty collection earlier. We're just having a look now, and we'll bring them back if we have. The mouse was trying to escape off the desk earlier. Mandy Shaw's 2 become 1 bag? Oh, less than 5 now. Less than 5. Oh, excuse me, hiccuping. Less than 5 now. Right. So I think I should basically do a recap of all of these, and that'll be these done, won't it? So let's start with this one, first of all. Indigo. Upside down, John. That's really dramatic, isn't it, that one? That's very like, from a distance, that looks like Anna Maria Horner's Echinacea, doesn't it? No, Hannah can't see it. Oh, that because you do that show, that could be why. £6.99 for half metre. I'll tell you which one it is. It's the one that that lady, when she came for her screen test, she wore the dress made out of. Yeah. Well, no, yeah. £6.99 for half a metre. How are we doing stock-wise on that one? Okay, more than a third of that one's gone. And there's more in baskets. Thank you. So then I've got that same pattern in the saffron. Oh, I better be quick. I've only got 4 minutes left. £6.99. Gillian's messaged in. Absolutely love today's shoe. Your price says, oh, Gillian, I've been rubbish today. But thank you. That's very sweet of you. And then the other one in this Talavera design is in the Lotus. Maybe I won't waft them because I'm going to run out of time if I waft them too much. There we go. This is Talavera in the Lotus. Yeah. Talavera in the Lotus. Yeah. Like it's called the stage whisper, isn't it? Hello. Is it all right to go in now? Okay. Next is this one. Well, I'll just show all 3 of these at the same time. This one here is saffron. This one here is indigo. And this one here is Lotus. Saffron is this one. Indigo is this one. They're all the same price. Okay. They have all 3 of those been in, we'll bring them in. Okay. If I'm going too fast, because I'm coming to the end of the show, just look on the web, just look underneath me on the website, and you'll see. Now, this is what somebody just asked to see. The Liberty pin cushions that we had today. Premiere, brand new today. So Mouse is coming in first. £12.50. We never heard back from anyone, did we? Like, yes. Oh, right. So Michael's may be right. Mandy Shaw's might sit straight up. But it doesn't stay like that. It falls over. It's solid that... No, it's solid that way. You can't push him over that way. Anyway. Next. Apple in pink. People multi-buying these, maybe Christmas gifts. Oh, blimey. Okay, right, let me just show you. All of these are £12.50. That's that one. All of these are £12.50. They're all on the website. Sorry, we've suddenly got a minute left. Have a look at tomorrow's menu. Trip around the world at 8 o'clock. Oh, does that mean that Jane's in tomorrow? Deborah Sims dressmaking, and I thought I was on my own all day tomorrow. That can't be right, that one. Star Block Cushion and Jitterbug Collection. That's all, that must all be wrong. I know Deborah Sims is in tomorrow. Oh, they told me I just had 3 hours on my own tomorrow. Anyway. We will see you tomorrow. That's a gorgeous. I've got Deborah Sim, brand new show tomorrow. Her brand new debut show tomorrow. Jane Alcock tomorrow, doing Round the World. I'm going now. They told me I had 3 hours on my own tomorrow. I've got 1 hour on my own after all that. Okay. I was going to say in the night then, because I feel like going to bed. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Remember, you must check out your basket, because if you don't, it's not guaranteed. Thank you ever so much for your company this morning. I'll see you tomorrow morning at 8.
We have an exciting new guest. On Monday the 4th of December, we're welcoming Deborah Sims to the Sewing Quarter family. A contestant on the Great British Sewing Bee in 2015, Deborah learnt how to sew when she was just 11 years old. She specialises in dressmaking and also has a penchant for patchwork, embroidery, cross-stitch and creating delicate fabric flowers. In her debut Sewing Quarter show, Deborah will be joining John Scott, sharing her dressmaking tips and expert advice as she makes a little black dress and a cover-up just perfect for the festive season. You won't want to miss this. Tune in at 9 a.m. on Monday for Deborah's first show, only on Sewing Quarter, Freeview Channel 78.